Distillery Studios, Idaho's most awarded distillery.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it rip.
Let it go.
If you're a Hawk fan, be a Hawk fan.
Hey, Bo, you're wrong.
Come in at your own risk. Nobody's safe in here.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
I got to admit, this was the first weekend where I really missed having a big game on. You know, I know there's the World Cup and all that, but I like the stuff around the World Cup. The games themselves haven't really, they don't move the needle for me. But I was like searching for something big in the sports world this weekend, and all we really have is the sudden death playoff in the Travelers Championship at 8 o'clock this morning, and I doubt that people are rearranging their morning for that.
I don't know. It was kind of fun to watch.
Well, I mean, it was good. It was
even
good.
with the rain delay.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed the teamwork between the golfers and the caddies during the rain. I mean, the way they hand the umbrella off.
Remarkable.
I mean, it really is.
I actually commented on it while watching.
They know exactly, it's almost instinctive because they've done it so many times, I guess. But, if I ever play in the rain, I've got the umbrella out there. I mean, there's stuff everywhere.
Agreed.
It's flying around. The wind's blowing the umbrella down in the middle of the fairway. I'm wet. Never works out the way it does for them. They make it look so easy.
Sometimes I'm like that just playing golf.
I know.
Without an umbrella, without the rain.
I know. I
It's like,
the
I
same
forgot
way.
that. Oh, I got it. I didn't get that
But
out.
there was never a moment where they looked disheveled. And there's never a stitch of clothes out of place. Their hat's always perfectly on. I mean, I'd have been a basket case
It is
out
remarkable.
there. Yeah, I mean, it is.
It really is.
And the way that just hand the umbrella off as if it's seamless.
Stand over you,
Yes.
got to wipe the club face
I know,
off.
I know.
It's a whole ordeal.
I was watching Victor Hovland right before they blew the first horn yesterday. They blew a couple of it. There's a couple of delays, I guess. But he was like standing over his ball. He'd just gotten out from underneath the umbrella, and they blew the horn, and, he immediately got back underneath the umbrella.
And then there are times that they're solo under the umbrella. One guy's getting wet, the other guy's
Yeah,
not.
well, the caddy was getting soaked.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's the golfer that's got to be, he's got to keep his hands dry.
Yeah. Well, and it just goes back and forth, like the caddy's got it while he's hitting the shot, and then they switch, and then the golfers.
Like a couple who's been together for years,
It really is.
I mean, they really are.
It looks like they practice this on the regular, and it doesn't happen that often.
I guess most of them probably live in Florida would be my guess. And, rain's kind of a daily deal down there. So maybe they deal with it, but they just make it look like it does. It looks as though they practiced it.
I know. Do you practice in the rain? Like if you're playing, you just practice round, on your home course or somewhere. And do you just stay out there?
I
and
would
practice
guess you
doing
have
that?
to.
And a lot of times these guys are practicing without their caddy.
Yeah, they're just getting soaked.
I was so desperate for good sports television late in the afternoon. Had a great weekend. Didn't go anywhere.
That's
just
kind
get
of how
stuff
I
at
was.
home.
That's how I was.
And then by Sunday afternoon, you're kind of just trying to chill.
You're
and you're
breaking
gonna
down
make
golf.
dinner, and the next thing you know, I'm watching the playoff on the seniors tour.
Wow.
Look at Patty.
I saw the end of the LPGA event. I saw that.
Yeah.
The senior deal. Who won?
The guy who Dickie Pride beat.
Dickie Pride.
He won the
I haven't
Dicks
heard
Open.
that name in a
Wow. That is the senior tour.
He beat Patty Harrington.
Wow.
In a
Patty
playoff.
Harrington's like a spry young man compared
I
to
don't know,
Dickie
man.
Pride.
I don't know. He was down. He couldn't.
Dickie
Apparently,
Pride.
couldn't squat down. To
He's
read
only
the green.
56.
Really?
Yeah.
I
He
would have
looked
thought he
older.
would have been 60.
Well,
today.
he looked
yeah,
older.
It's been a hard life.
He feels like he's just been around for a long time.
Rick Springsteen looks younger than Dickie Pride.
Yeah.
I knew Dickie Pride
the
was
pride
going
of
to win.
Tuscaloosa.
He had to because the name of the tournament was like the Dicks Open.
Yeah.
Ah, the sporting goods.
Well, these are the tournaments that the guys who don't always get to play on the weekends get to play. This is their tournament.
That's his first win in 5 years.
Wow. Well, good for him.
For Dickie
What
Pride.
did he take home for that?
What's
the old purse on the old
I
season?
The
don't
senior U.S.
know.
Open's coming up this weekend.
Oh.
I did pick
Let's
that up
see.
over the weekend.
A couple weeks away from the British Open.
Well, it's just there's a lot going on in the golf world right
It is.
now.
Well,
it's that time of year.
all I see is that the total purse was $2.2 million.
So not a lot.
Well, but I mean, more than
what,
we
second?
made playing golf this week.
Right.
know,
but
hang
what?
on.
That's
I mean, you might have made
330,000.
more.
330,000.
That's not bad for 3 days of golf. They don't even
Yeah.
play 72 holes.
Yeah.
well, the Travelers Championship purse was $20 million.
Yeah. Thank you,
Just
Tiger.
to, just to put it in
Hey,
perspective.
you think those seniors aren't wanting Tiger to hurry up and get out on that
That's right.
senior
Yeah,
tour?
that's right.
Come do for us what
Wait,
you
that's
did for
right.
those
Wouldn't that be
young
something?
guys.
Will Tiger play the senior tour? Will he?
Mm.
I think the game needs him to play. I
I'm
think
for
he
it.
knows it, and I think he will.
I'm for it.
I think he will.
I hope
You
he
can
does.
ride the cart.
I used to not think that he would. I used
Yeah.
to think there was zero chance of that ever
The
happening.
cart is key.
There's also this feeling
now I
though,
kind of think that he might.
that there's zero chance that you're going to get old, and when you get
Yeah.
older and you're 50,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, I'd like to see Tiger play on this tour.
I'd like-
suddenly it doesn't seem that
All,
old.
all of a sudden, I'm locked in for every senior major, hoping Tiger
Well,
wins
here's
by
the
20.
thing. Here's the reason I've always thought he would play. Tiger has another 15 to 20 years of being a good earner in him. What's he going to do? Stop? He's 50. What's he going to stop? Are you kidding me?
He still makes more money
This
than any
guy
player.
is a worldwide brand. It has nothing to do with how well he necessarily plays. That's a cherry on top if he's actually playing well. But Tiger's a worldwide brand. Despite every bad thing that happens to him, he endures. I mean, you think about this. Most professional athletes, if they had hit the troubles along the way that Tiger's hit, we'd have written them off a long time ago. And Tiger just keeps coming back. And this idea that he's just going to fade away after his latest troubles, I don't find that to be true at all. I think he'll be back.
I don't want it to be true.
It's
want him
not
to be
going
back.
to. Well, and that's the reason. That's why I say Tiger's got another 2 decades of being a top earner. There's no reason for him to walk away.
Still the most exceptional talent in golf I think we've ever seen.
Oh, boy.
And the TGL, when he was playing the simulator league, I mean, that was
We watched.
that was worth watching.
We
I
watched.
watched.
That's
I
exactly
haven't
right.
I haven't watched it since, but when Tiger
That's
played,
right.
I watched.
Have they even played?
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
they?
they still do it.
It's
All
not like he goes out there and embarrasses himself on the golf course. I mean, he might not score like he used to, but it's not as though he's suddenly hitting it 220 off the tee.
No,
and-
he does enough where he would win the on the senior tour pretty handily.
I think so too.
But what puts Tiger over the top, and what will always put him over the top, are the millions and millions of people who watch him for everything and anything but the golf. You know, they may watch that TGL thing, see if he's sweating heavily that night, or what he's wearing, or does he look like he's really into it, or I can tell there's a problem. People watch Tiger for a jillion different reasons, and it doesn't always have to do with the golf. And that's why I say I don't think he's going anywhere.
I'd just like to point out something. I pulled up Dickie Pride's Wikipedia page to get some more information. I mentioned
Roll Tide
this,
on it.
I mentioned this.
He had
was,
Bama stuff. He was wearing.
yeah,
Bama
well,
stuff
he's a
yesterday.
Bama.
He had
he's
Alabama belt.
Personal
He's,
friend of
he,
Nick
he
Saban.
played at Bama. He's from Tuscaloosa, so he's Bama through and
Knows
through.
all the words to Dixieland.
That's right. I mentioned it was his first win
Roll
in 5 years on the senior tour. Prior to that, his last win was on the Web.com tour in 2015 when he won the Winco Foods Portland Open by 3 shots over Tim Herron.
Yeah, he's a
Lumpy.
grinder. He's
So
a
this guy
grinder.
has had 2
This guy's
wins
a grinder.
in the last 11 plus years.
Right. His
That was a
only
huge victory.
his
yesterday.
only
grinder,
his
man.
only PGA Tour win came in Memphis at the 1994 then Federal Express St. Jude Classic. It wasn't even called FedEx yet. The company was
They weren't
still
even enough of a
Federal
brand to be
Express.
FedEx then.
And he won in a playoff against Gene Sowers and Hal Sutton.
Wow.
Patty Harrington yesterday. I lost to this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
lost to this
I've won
guy.
3 majors and I lost to this guy.
The senior tour gives everyone hope. I mean, look, you look at Dickie Pry. That is a professional golfer. I'll give him his due right there. That is a professional golfer. He is a guy that plays golf for money, period. End of story. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses. And my guess would be at the club on Monday morning, today, tomorrow, he's going to be playing somebody $100 a hole. and he's going to take everything in their pocket. I mean, that's just how guys like that are.
It's like running around the
Yes.
pole walls.
That's right. He's a hustler, man. He's a grinder.
Hustle
This
today.
leaderboard's incredible. I need to watch more of the senior
I
tour,
don't know.
apparently.
I don't know if you do or not.
Well, yeah, probably not. But, I mean, you had Miguel Angel Jimenez.
The man. I love that.
Darren Clark was in the mix. Retief Goosen, Bernhard Langer. I mean, this
Call
is
Grant Hall. Do you think he was there
I
covering it?
John Daly.
Grant Hall.
I would
Big
much
John?
rather
He
go
was
to
there.
those tournaments.
Big John finished tied for 27th.
Yeah, what did that net him?
I don't know. It doesn't say right
More
here.
than he had when the weekend started.
I don't know.
Steve
Fair
Stricker,
enough. Fair enough.
Angel Cabrera, fresh out of prison.
Yeah. Hey, he needs to make some money. Senior tour's perfect for him.
Do you think?
Hey,
Incredible.
all these names you mentioned.
Colin Montgomery.
All these names you mentioned, about half those guys smoke. I mean, that's the thing about the seniors tour. They're all out there, you know.
I didn't know Monty was playing golf.
Listen to Bart. Bart's
I know.
discovered a whole new thing. He's going to be betting the senior tour
telling
next
ya.
weekend.
Those are some entertaining guys.
Monty's 63 out there.
Have you seen him lately?
I saw him when he was in
Well,
his
Is there a lot to
prime.
There's more of that.
see?
More of that.
There's a lot there.
Yeah.
Well, it's Monday. Here we are. It is. We are in the dog
start.
days of summer.
Yeah, we are.
And man, there's been so much rain this summer.
I know. Everything's green, lush.
Yeah,
I mean, it
it's just it's a completely different summer. I feel like than we had last year.
It is.
I mean, the water's up, the rivers, the lakes.
Kind of makes me
ton of
wonder
rain.
what July and August are going to be like. But
hot and humid.
Well, yeah, but that's a good bet. I mean, that's a good bet.
I don't know if there's a burn ban for the July 4th celebrations this
But
year.
I
Maybe you
mean,
can just everybody's going
I
to
don't
light
know.
their own fireworks.
I don't know, but I mean, we've had many times we've gotten to this week, and it's been like, oh my God. I mean, you're not even having to mow the yard anymore.
Exactly.
You know.
Well, that's not true now. It's almost
No.
a twice a week thing.
That's right. It really is.
6:14. By the way, where does this leave Phil Mickelson?
Out in the cold.
Holy cow! I went down that rabbit hole this weekend. Another
He's,
story. And I was
yeah.
like, whoa.
He's really let himself go.
Whoa.
I mean, there's just no other way to put it.
Whoa.
I mean, he's just like, wow, Phil.
Man.
Pull it together, man.
Wow. There's a
I don't know that, when you read some of this stuff about some of these guys, it's like, I don't know that he ever really had it together. Maybe we just thought he did. He was just playing great golf, and we just assumed that meant everything else was great too.
There was I felt like there was a turning point in there somewhere along the way. But I don't know. It's just I wish he was a great professional golfer to watch,
Yeah.
and he just kind of disappeared. And
Oh, he was
lot
a
of
star.
off-the-field stuff.
He was a
Turns
lot
out
of
there are
people's,
reasons for that.
he was a
Off
lot
the
of
court.
people's favorite golfer. That's the thing about it. I mean, there are a lot of people out there for whom Phil Mickelson was the guy. And, then the live thing hit. And he just all of a sudden, it's like he sort of revealed himself with the live thing, And then it's like every other thing started spilling out. And it's like, wow, maybe he's not really been a good guy. But,
Yeah,
Well,
you get kicked out
maybe
of
we were
multiple golf
fooled.
clubs
Yeah.
for your behavior.
Maybe he's a bad guy.
not something that happens to a major winner.
Well,
on
they're
the
even
PGA
talking
Tour
about him
very
cheating
often.
on the course now.
Is that right? I didn't see that.
And that's the thing about golf. You can cheat at everything else in life, but when you cheat on the course, well, that guy's a cheater.
Yeah, well.
And so, it's even transferred onto that. So I don't know.
Well, that's where we started on a Monday.
Yeah, we've covered.
We're going down memory lane. Maybe we'll get into your favorite chain restaurants at some point
Dickey
today.
Pride.
We keep threatening to
That
do that.
sounds like a
Dickey
chain
Pride.
restaurant.
Dickey.
Yeah, that's off.
That's like, when did Dick Trickle last win a NASCAR race? 6:16. Good morning.
You're absolutely right, Bo. But
Thanks. Let's stop there.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
In a world full of shortcuts, one whiskey, Refused. 100% local Idaho barley, aged in Idaho's mountain climate. For complexity you can taste, a spirit that answers to the land and no one else. This is not just whiskey. This is a declaration. Warfield, American single malt whiskey from Idaho's most awarded distillery. Set the standard. Available in select spirits retailers nationwide. Drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Man, I love spending time at Big Creek Country Club and Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark. Members enjoy it all. They've got state-of-the-art practice facilities, dining, events, a big pool with a snack and beverage bar, as well as tennis and pickleball courts. There's no initiation fee, and for out-of-towners, a membership is only $185 a month. Big Creek Country Club and Mountain Home. Your home away from home.
There's no better place to watch a game than Walk On Sports Bistro. With more than 60 TVs at every location, catch all the summer sports action while you cool off with mouth-watering Louisiana favorites like po' boys and gumbo, plus burgers, ice-cold draft beers, and cocktails made for hot days. Incredible food, outstanding service, and a game day atmosphere that never takes a season off. Visit one of the 5 locations across Arkansas today, including Rogers and Fayetteville. Walk On Sports Bistro. We live for this. Just so you know, and we've talked about this from day one on the show, nobody's safe in here.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
People were so excited about just our showing up when we said we're going to show up, calling them back. When we gave them a price, the price didn't change throughout the job. The price was what the price was. And so that experience that I've got in the years that I've been in customer service has taught me that if you could just keep your word, people will keep coming back.
It's what Clay Maxey and the people of Teamwork Roofing and Construction are all about. Learn more at teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. Blakeman's isn't just where Arkansas gets engaged. It's where you go to have a wonderful experience.
Every touch point matters. And I think what we show off best is Cafe B. It's Onyx Coffee by Blakeman's. Cafe B, we're offering the best coffee in the country, complimentary. I feel so fortunate to be able to go to work there every day. Big windows, the open lighting, the warm environment, and again, the cafe. It's the best.
Blakeman's, where every day is a diamond. Hey, it's Bo, and what if home meant waking up to bent grass fairways, mountain views, and a community that actually feels like one? Big Creek Golf and Country Club in Mountain Home, Arkansas has just released brand new home sites right on the golf course. The first new construction in 20 years. These are premium properties in a safe, welcoming community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks at a price that might surprise you. Go big and go home. Visit BigCreekGolf.com today. That's BigCreekGolf.com. For over 25 years, Pro Land Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, their team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you, your realtor, and your loan officer every step of the way. They're independently owned, so the only priority is you. Their relationships with national underwriters allow them to say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com and get a quote today.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
That is absurd to me and anybody who has a brain. Like anybody with any active brain cells at all. Like what are you?
I have brain cells, but they're not always active.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Good morning. What are you up to? 877-377-6963. What do you got going this morning at 6:22 on a Monday on June 29th? Almost into July. July 4th coming this weekend. You got big July 4th plans, Edward?
Travel. I'll be traveling.
Where are you going?
To the beach.
To the
Wow. Listen
Let's
to it.
go to the beach.
He's
Now
excited.
you're going to the is it the space station also?
We'll be over in that area.
That's huge.
Yeah.
You're going
when
to
they
the
launch
Space
the rocket.
You're going to the
We're
space
going
coast.
to the space coast.
That's huge.
That's right.
Good
Yeah?
for you.
Toes in the sand.
Just wait till you walk into one of
Rockets,
those
red
hotels,
glare.
man. They got all the brochures. They got rockets everywhere.
Well, we got an
Cape
Airbnb
Canaveral.
right there on the beach.
Going to
Whole family.
Going to a Denny's, get you a brochure.
Denny sounds good.
Oh, there's nothing
Vacation
like
Denny's.
being on
Grand
vacation,
Slam.
showing up. Like, I need a table for 9 or a table for 10. Well, it's going to be about a 40-minute wait. No big deal. You know, and you're over there like, all right, well, it's a big deal to me. It's a long time.
Who said that?
Yeah, that's right.
Who said
No
big
problem.
deal?
No problem.
Oh, hey, we tried to go to Handel's Ice Cream last night.
I tried to go over the weekend too.
So we're approaching on College Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
So for those that live around other parts of the state, it's a new ice cream place. I guess it's already in Rogers. I don't know how many locations they have, but I know they have one.
This is the second in at least in Northwest Arkansas, maybe the second in the state.
So they opened one up in the heart of Fayetteville. And it's last week we were doing the show. We came in. We said, why are these people in the parking lot in the middle of the night camped out? It was because they were giving away ice cream for a year. And so it's a popular place. We asked Edward what was so special about it. He said it's just a good scoop of ice cream.
Good scoop.
Of ice cream.
Homemade
Good
ice
scoop.
cream.
That's right.
And so we're gonna go last night after dinner, and we're approaching on College Avenue, and the bank parking lot right next to it was full. The bank parking lot's never full. It was full on Sunday night, and I'm like, yikes.
Yeah.
Couldn't even get
We're
in and
not
out of the
doing
parking
this.
lot. Couldn't even get in and out of the parking lot. So we went up to a previously established ice cream place, and nobody was there. Like just 3 blocks up the street.
I did the same thing.
What time did you go?
It's probably like 7 o'clock.
Well, can I just
7:30.
say
That's
it's
prime
your,
time for
your
ice
fault
cream.
for going
Yeah.
at 7 p.m. on a beautiful June evening
Yeah.
to a brand new ice cream shop and expecting anything else.
That's like
I
saying
really
I'm
want-
going to take a quick drive on a Friday afternoon
Yeah.
at 5.
Yeah.
Let me go down I-49
Yeah, I'm
coming
gonna-
south from
We'll
Rogers.
make a quick trip up to Bentonville
Yeah.
about 5
I didn't
o'clock
mean
on
to turn it
Friday.
into what an idiot I was.
Well-
I was just talking about how it was.
Well, that's why we're here, Bo.
That's right. You
To
go,
reinforce
you go
that.
innocently anywhere in this place and just wander into landmines.
It's like
Yeah.
80 degrees overcast
Now I
on
know
a
how
June
far-
Sunday.
It's your own fault.
That's
I'm
your
just-
own
gee.
feelings. What
It's
an
your own
idiot.
If you
fault.
go over there
Yeah.
about 2 o'clock today,
Yeah,
I
that's
bet
wrong
I
with
bet you can get in and
Gosh,
out
what
pretty
an
quick.
idiot.
Well, now let me say this. I went by. I think it was either.
So dumb.
Idiot.
I went by about 2 o'clock. It might have been Saturday, and the line was wrapped around the building, and I couldn't do it.
What a moron. Saturday afternoon.
Yes.
What's wrong with you?
There
I
is
felt like an
nothing.
idiot.
No.
There is nothing people in Northwest Arkansas like more than a new
Ice cream.
food
Yeah, And
establishment.
anything new. Just give it
I
like a
remember.
month. Give
I
it like a
remember
month.
when
It'll die
the
down.
first Whataburger
Oh,
in
yeah.
Northwest
You
Arkansas
went up
opened up.
there.
The line was all the way down to Razorback Road, all the way down MLK to Razorback Road
Sometimes
for,
it
for,
still
a,
is.
for a fast food
That's a mile.
cheeseburger, man. For a fast food
That's a
cheeseburger,
mile.
it's just a burger. It's just a fast
Yeah,
food
but for
burger.
those Texas kids, it tastes like home.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
great.
it does.
That's great. I'm so happy for him. It's just a burger, man.
Imagine if like an In-N-Out ever came.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get in for 3 months without a
The whole
wait.
city would be shut down.
Anytime
I don't know.
Chewy's,
I don't know.
When Chewy's first came into Northwest Arkansas, you couldn't get in for like
But
months.
here's my question.
Hideaway Pizza now.
If you're one of the
Hideaway
people-
Pizza draws a crowd in Rogers.
How many restaurants have you been to and said, I'm not going in there, man?
A lot.
It's too long a line. I'm
So
leaving.
that's my
If-
question.
If like I've walked into several places just in the past few months, and it's been like an hour and a half wait, and I'm
said
like,
no.
no, I'm good.
Rights. That's rights. Like Wright's Barbecue.
I know.
Still, like if you go there at
Depends
the
on
wrong time,
Yeah. If you go there at the wrong time,
lunch or dinner.
If you get there slightly
Sometimes
before,
normal people eat.
Yeah, whenever most people would eat lunch or dinner, you go at that time and you have a decision to make. And it's how long do I really want to be here? So when I pulled in last night, it was kind of like, I don't really want to be a part of this. You kind of feel dumb. Like, really? Like it's ice cream. I'm sure
Right.
it's great, but
Right,
I,
it's
for
just
no,
it's just
no,
ice
I'm
cream.
not.
40 minutes?
No,
It's just ice cream.
I'm
For a
not waiting
30,
that
40
long.
minute
I'm not
wait?
waiting that long.
You can go to a
Unless
number
it's-
of different places and get ice cream that's perfectly
Well,
good.
yeah. I mean, you go up the street and like
That's what I
Yeah.
what we did.
5 minutes later, you're enjoying ice cream.
Right.
just
You
go to
know.
And it's
Andy's.
perfectly good,
Yeah,
and you're happy.
it's good. I mean, let's
go to
get it
Braum's,
straight.
It's just
man.
ice cream,
Just go to
man.
That's
Braum's.
right. It is just ice cream.
I think food's pretty similar.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, I'm the
really,
same
there's some
way.
great food, and there's some. If you're on vacation and you've always wanted to go to this
That's
one place,
different.
you might
Yeah.
wait for
That's
45 minutes
sure.
or an hour. But even then, you're kind of like, really? We're really doing this? I mean, is it really that good? Is it really that different?
The answer in almost every situation is no.
Well, it
also
tastes better when
impatient,
you're on
so-
vacation.
Well, sure.
It tastes
It's-
better when you're on vacation. It does. I mean, that's the truth.
But I guess I admire the people that will stand there and wait because I can't.
I can't either.
Because I would rather look up to them than
It can
do
be
it
the
myself.
most. It can be the most fun vacation ever. And 20 minutes, I'm gone, man. I mean, forget it. I mean, just forget it.
Chuck, you gotta wait 30 minutes to get on the first tee box at
Nah,
Augusta.
Absolutely.
I'm
not.
good. Is that Hooters that Daly used to go to down the street still open?
It's gone.
No, it's closed for business.
I think I'll go have a
Daly
cold
propped them
one.
up for like two weeks out of the year, and the rest of the time didn't go so well.
That
I
was
guess.
it. That was it. That's all they had going. 877-377-6963. All right, we'll get into some Razorback stuff. Dave Van Horn did some media stuff last week. They're number 2 in the transfer portal. And he talked about kind of where they're going. And Silverfield also did an appearance on the Andy and Ari podcast, Andy Staples podcast, that we'll get into as well. And the Travelers Championship playoff hole begins in an hour and a half.
Big excitement.
Can you imagine you got to play 72 holes and then you got to stick around, you got to spend the night and get out there at 8 a.m. to play one hole? What's it like to play one hole of golf with an entire tournament? You've already played 4 rounds and you've got to play one hole, winner takes all. And if they tie it, they'll just play it again. And they keep playing 18.
Yeah, they keep playing 18.
Over and over and over
Yeah.
again.
It's like it's almost like who screws up. You know, I mean, is somebody going to win the hole or somebody going to lose it? You know,
If this was at your local club, they'd have a chip off.
it's right closest to the hole put this thing 100 yards
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Start there, moving it, or start like 20 yards.
That's
And
right.
they keep moving it
Yeah,
back
that's right.
if you can't determine a winner. 629, we're brought to you in part by First Security Bank. Reaction Monday. First Security's helping you bank better. Wherever you are, you can find a location near you. All over the great state of Arkansas, more convenient locations. Banking better every day. FSbank.com. You can find them online. First Security Bank, member FDIC.
What are you talking about?
Oh, let's just see where it says.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more, and they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com. Hey, it's Bo. What should you expect when it comes to a roof or a remodel? Here's Teamworks COO Brett Husky.
We make it easy. That's the first thing. Because when we looked at this, we felt like the process shouldn't be hard. And the easier we can make it for customers, the easier it makes it for us and for our people to continue to do business.
Teamwork Roofing and Construction, making it easy, and now offering financing. Log on to their website, teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by Teamwork.
Hey guys, you're having a great show today.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas,
and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more. And they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Still searching for the perfect summer getaway? Mountain Home Arkansas might just be your answer. Wake up in the Ozark Hills. Hit the White River at sunrise. World-class fishing, hiking, trails, kayaking, and when the sun goes down, it's the kind of quiet you forgot existed. 2 lakes, 1 great town. All right here in the Arkansas Ozarks. Check it out at enjoymountainhome.com. Mountain Home Arkansas, where the outdoors is a way of life.
If fresh seafood is calling your name, Fish City Grill in Rogers has been answering for 20 years. Just check the chalkboard. Fresh fish comes in daily, and the specials are always worth a look. Crawfish season is rolling, the raw oysters are as good as you'll find anywhere in Arkansas, and happy hour runs Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. It's locally owned and worth every visit. It's Fish City Grill in Rogers, near the Pinnacle Hills Promenade.
Favorite Razorback from the Chad Morris era. Let's do that. We're doing random Razorbacks today. And Dionisio Gomez has the lead. He's the leader in the clubhouse. He is the Razorback of the day.
Brutal.
And we're going to look for your favorite Razorback during the Chad Morris era. Was it Ty Story when he came back with Western Kentucky?
It might have been. It was the loudest cheer of those 2 years was when Ty Story
I think
came
the
back.
crowd was actually rooting for Ty Story in Western Kentucky.
Where's Duval Wally?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Was
Who was a running back in the Chad Morris era? Do we remember any of this? Rakeem Boyd.
That's the only person I
Wow, from junior college.
Because
From
Deval
Notch
Whaley
Camp
was he was a Bielema guy, right?
No, he played 1 year with Morris.
Did he?
He played
Okay.
the same year.
Most people did.
Yeah.
Most people played 1 year with Morris. Name the quarterback room for the Chad Morris era. How about that?
Cole Kelly,
Nick
Ty
Starkle.
Story, Nick Starkle, Ben Hicks throws picks.
Ben Hicks. You don't have to take shots at people.
Golly,
You can say,
Bart, come
golly.
on. I mean,
Connor
he
Nolan,
did his best.
Connor Nolan, John Stephen Jones,
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's like 8 quarterbacks.
and none of them won an SEC
Yeah, none of them
game.
panned out, did they?
Jack Lindsay.
Connor Nolan.
Jack Lindsay played. Yeah, that's right.
Connor Nolan's in,
Now, did
in
Jack
AAA.
play for Lunny? Did Lindsay start when Lunny had taken over?
That's a good question.
I don't recall exactly. I think Lunny might have been the interim then.
Better interim coach. Barry Lunny Jr., John L. Smith.
Well, people have done worse than 4-8. I think it should be probably noted there. I mean, John L. That was not a great year, but people have done
But he
worse.
sure was. He sure
people
was
have done
entertaining.
worse.
Never miss a moment of the Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Watch us on YouTube, Twitter, every weekday, or stream the podcast version of the show on Spotify or Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
The Sphere, it's hard to describe.
I
I know
wanna
many
go.
people,
I
many
wanna
people
go.
have gone. I
Parade.
mean, the seats vibrate.
I've been places where the seat vibrates.
Yeah, well,
No,
that's not
not a concert.
That's not.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
We were so busy screwing around last week, just doing whatever we
We
were
really
doing.
were.
We didn't really pay attention
It's summertime.
to the basketball schedule, the SEC basketball schedule that came out. Who you're going to play at home, who you're going to play on the road, who do you play twice. And I thought we might just go back and check it out.
Circle back.
I don't know if you have your magnet schedule up yet on the fridge.
I did last year.
So
Yeah.
when does that come?
I don't know, but I don't even remember where I picked it up. But I got it, and then immediately was slapped on the fridge.
We have a high basketball interest right now.
I know.
We have a reason to have a high interest in basketball. Got just a loaded roster again, and I'm not worried as some are about the roster. When I say some, I mean did they get Goliath? Did they get Paul Bunyan as a post player? And that's all some people are concerned about. I mean, this roster is so loaded. I don't know how they're going to play. Remember the other thought a couple of years ago was, they can't just get where they play like 7 or 8 guys. I don't know how they're going to keep guys off the floor on this roster. I mean, there's like 9, 10 guys that you think are going to play a lot. I mean, they're gonna have to figure out minutes. They are loaded.
Who's going to be
Super
next year's
talented.
star? You know,
Mika.
Darius Acuff. See, I think so too. I think it's Mika. You know, last year we went into the season knowing there were a lot of great players. I don't know that we imagined in our wildest dreams that Acuff would become what Acuff became. They knew, but I don't know that we knew. And there's going to be somebody on this roster that emerges in the same fashion. There's going to be somebody on this roster that next year at this time, we will be talking about them having just been a top 10 pick. This is going to be an annual occurrence. And I just wonder who it's going to be this time.
It's going to make the greatest Razorback conversation more interesting.
Yeah, we're going to have it a lot. We're going to have it a lot when it comes to basketball, just like they do at Kentucky. You know, all you got to do, and it doesn't even have to include just Kentucky people, just basketball people. Who's Cal's best point guard? I mean, you know, however long he decides to coach here, they're going to keep having those conversations. And as he continues to coach here, it's going to be our guys that are in that conversation now. Darius Acuff's in every conversation now of best players Cal's coached. And that's our guy. And we're going to have more of them.
So who they playing next year?
Well, real quick on that note, the first 2027 mock draft is out from ESPN. They're the guys who do that. Yeah, Jordan Smith Jr. number 2.
Are you kidding me?
He's the guy I think we're not mentioning.
You may be right. You may be right.
Mika, but
you may be right.
I think
Jordan
is
Smith
gonna be the
Jr.
guy.
number 2. Mika number 12.
Yeah.
If Arkansas has 2 top 12 draft picks, it's going to be a pretty dang good season.
Let's not forget, Cal had one year where he had the 1 and 2 picks with Davis and Kid Gilchrist. So, I mean, you know, this is uncharted water for us, not for him.
I'm just laughing. I'm laughing at how we're over here talking about somebody and somebody else is like projected to be 10 picks higher at number 2. I know it's a mock draft and they haven't played a game yet. But the other conversation is like, why don't we getting Paul Bunyan to be a post guy? Like, I don't think we can. We're Final Four good, but we're not national championship good. We literally took that call.
I know.
That was a real call on a semi-real show.
I know. I know.
I mean,
Semi being the key.
That happened one day.
Yeah.
But seriously, that's where people are. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, they're going to be plenty good, and they're going to need to be because the schedule is going to be difficult. Once again, we know some of the non-conference matchups. We now know who they're going to play in conference play. We don't know when or who they're playing home and away. They play everybody. They'll play LSU, Missouri, Alabama twice. Those are the.
We're going to play Alabama in Fayetteville?
Yes.
We get Will
for the,
Wade
for the
and
first
Davis
time
twice.
for the first time in what feels like 17 years, Alabama will come to.
I didn't think we could play them anywhere other than Coleman Coliseum.
Yeah.
It was just it just kind of seemed that
It
way.
has been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like anyhow.
Well, I mean, it's it just you know, in a scheduling quirk, Arkansas's played their last 13 games against Alabama. 9 of them have been in Tuscaloosa. That's a little more than a quirk.
Sure,
It's an algorithm.
Yes, that's right.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the last 4 games have been in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
It feels a lot.
I mean,
longer
we're all
than that.
prisoners of the moment.
It feels
I'm
a
as
lot
bad
longer
as
than that.
anybody,
Anyway,
but it does feel a lot longer than that.
So the home games: Alabama, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Missouri, Oklahoma. Those are the teams that will be entering the friendly confines of Bud Walton Arena. On the road, Alabama, Kentucky, LSU, Missouri, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Texas A&M, Vanderbilt. That is a brutal road
It's a tough
draw.
schedule. But,
Brutal road
they've all
draw.
got to play the Razorbacks.
That's right.
And for a lot of them, that's an L. And that's, I mean, that's just how it is.
I'm afraid we're entering the territory that when you go on the road, they sell tickets because people want to watch your team play.
Oh,
They're going to fill up arenas with this Razorback roster, road arenas. are going to be packed.
Well, and we're going to see what we began to see last year with ACUF. There are going to be fans on the road that are not from Arkansas that maybe, and I'm talking about generally little kids, young youth.
They want to see Jordan Smith Jr.
They want to see George
see
Smith.
Mika.
They wanted to see ACUF.
Yeah.
They wanted to see Malik Thomas. That's what the NBA has. And that's one of the reasons I think the NBA is so successful at filling their arenas. They fill their arenas up for basketball games. And a lot of it is because people want to come watch a particular player play. Arkansas has that type of roster. And so this happened with Kentucky. I watched it from afar, and it'll happen with our team too. It's already happening, where a 14-year-old kid in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, he's a fan of Darius ACUF, and he wants to get his autograph outside the arena. I watched it happen, and that's going to happen more and more.
Who do you like less, Nate Oates or Will Wade, since we play them twice?
Ooh,
man.
That's
Hard
a
for
good
this
thought.
Chevy Fayetteville situation.
That's provoking.
That is a thought-provoking question, because you both have to play them both in their home arena, where everybody but you thinks they're great.
Yeah.
And who's next on the list? SEC basketball coaches.
After those two?
Yeah. Is Stephen Pearl making his way into the
I don't
the
really
group?
care about Stephen Pearl.
He won a member golf tournament with Gus over the weekend.
Is he a factor? Is Stephen Pearl a factor?
No.
Is Auburn a basketball
No.
factor anymore?
No.
Wow.
You don't think so?
No.
That's a statement, Bart.
Didn't they get a player who just was drafted in the NBA? Like the draft that just happened, the same one that we've been talking about?
That's right. Yeah.
Didn't they get a player who was drafted in the NBA, and he's going to play at Auburn next year?
Mm-hmm. Draft and stash
He's
situation.
going to be on the roster.
Yeah, exactly.
He may not even play. Not that good.
Who can say?
How did he get drafted?
Potential. Late second round
G-leaguer?
pick. Late second round pick.
Was going to be a
draft
G League
round
guy.
potential.
Get him
No,
fed.
I don't think Stephen
Get
Pearl
him in the G League. Get him well fed.
I don't think
get him on a
Stephen
good
Pearl
nutrition
is,
program.
get him on some
like
commercial
Charles
flights.
Bediaco. Get him in the back of that Southwest flight.
I don't think
What they
Stephen
need in the
Pearl's
G League is Caitlin
particularly-
Clark.
They do.
She could get some people watching.
They even over the weekend, people were talking about
That Caitlin Clark thing's not going away.
No,
I mean, everybody's
no,
on it.
no.
LeBron, Charles
No,
Barkley,
that's right.
Steph Curry, everybody's coming.
And here's the thing. The WNBA is relevant for the first time ever. We are actually talking about the WNBA in season. I don't know that that's ever happened before. So thank you, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, well,
I hit a WNBA bet yesterday.
Wow. Even the gamblers are paying attention.
Chevy
See right
Fayetteville
there.
situation room.
From the logo.
Bart is never far from pulling a lever.
That's true.
There's never a lever
I hit
It's
a
like
WNBA.
when,
too far away.
It's like when Conan O'Brien had the when he did his old show and he had the Walker Texas Ranger lever right there by his desk. He'd pull it and play a random clip from the show. That's what we have going on
What's
over
that
here.
Mr. Beast YouTube guy that we heard about, had never heard about, and then Chuck and I are suddenly infatuated with it? I mean, I watched like
Mr. Beast?
2 episodes on the treadmill like that day at Oaklawn after you told us about it. Was it you, Edward, that told us about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It
how
was
we got on
what
that
was
topic.
about NIL.
Yeah.
He went to
That's right.
like
That's right.
Cincinnati,
Eastern
or
Carolina.
Eastern Carolina,
Yes.
and was willing to do shows to make them money.
Yeah.
I think a potential show could be what we were just talking about, and I just forgot about it. I had a show idea, and I spent too much time trying to figure out.
There was a lever
setup will get
involved.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Gambling.
It was. This is a show. Bart is given the keys to a certain amount of money in the athletic department to turn it into $1 million.
If Bart can
Like
turn
here's
it into $1 million,
$200,000.
we'll get this quarterback.
Right. And then like the show is, can he do it?
What happens if
Can
he
he-
fails?
Well,
It
that-
goes to zero.
That's the
Show's over.
I don't know what
That's
the
called gambling,
consequences are.
Edward.
Well, I think there needs to be
That's
some
called
kind of
gambling.
consequence.
But Bart, would you,
The show
if
gets
somebody gave you that opportunity and said, "Hey, you can make football great again. We need another $1 million. That's it, or we need $8 million, and we're going to give you $1 million to start with, but you got to turn it into $6 to $8 million. Can you do it?" Would you take the chance? Would you take the opportunity? Would you take the job?
Well, yeah.
Would
I mean, why
crypto,
not?
would crypto in any way be involved?
No, absolutely not.
Only real money?
Only real money. Might
Gambled on the
might use a
WNBA.
high yield
Bitcoin.
savings
That's
account
right.
as well.
Just remember, this conversation began with Bart saying, I hit a WNBA bet last night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know.
Hey, man.
I got a better question.
Better than betting
Have
on
you-
Major League Baseball.
Have
I'll
you
tell that.
lost any WNBA bets lately?
One, yeah.
One.
The only other one that I had made.
You're 1-1 right now?
See, that makes it kind of tough. Like if you're losing WNBA
But it was
bets,
18-1, the one that I hit. So
Who
you
was
know.
it?
It was a small parlay.
Oh,
Yeah.
small one.
Speaking of gambling, it's not just about the gambling at Oaklawn. They've got a wonderful resort. It's a beautiful
They do.
resort. It is. I mean, the
They do.
4-star Forbes Spa is as nice a spa as you can get in a 3-state area. And what a trip it would be to Hot Springs for a long weekend or vacation this summer. Go to oaklawn.com and check it out. Come join the fun. Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas's only casino resort. It's not just about gambling, not just about racing. There's so much more to do, and it's so wonderful pool, great restaurants. Oaklawn.com, the event center, concerts all the time. Oaklawn.com to get the details. Chuck has a little bit of a bad habit of getting on Facebook and buying things.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
For over 20 years, ProLand Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, our team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you every step of the way. They're independently owned, so their only priority is you. ProLand Title can say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com to get a quote today. At First Security, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal. When you walk in, call, or click, you're working with people who live here, know the community, and understand what you're trying to accomplish. Whether it's managing day-to-day spending or planning for something bigger, it's real support from real people who care enough to listen. Discover what better banking feels like. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC.
When it comes to sports and work, we all understand preparation, performance, and recovery. And that's exactly how the Sweat No Edge works. I'm in the program myself. I've told you about it before. It's designed for men who want to stay competitive as they age with hormone therapy for low testosterone, peptide therapy, metabolic testing, in-body scans, weight loss, and so much more. If you want to feel like you once did, get the free consultation. Log on to sweatnomcosmetic.com or just search the Sweat No Edge.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's Bo Mattingly. When it comes to a roof or remodel, let me recommend Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Here's Teamwork COO Brett Husky on what you can expect.
We're going to be there when we say we're going to be there. We're going to have really high quality people that are going to be there that are extremely talented at what they do. You're going to get more than what you bargained for.
And Teamwork Roofing and Construction now offers financing. Log on to their website, teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. Ben Blakeman joining us to talk about something they've been doing for 35 years, helping Arkansans with their stories and jewelry.
You know, we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel confident. We want you to be educated. And we have a larger selection. We have more opportunities, more availability. Some people come in knowing exactly what they want. Some people come in having never been into a jewelry store before. We want both experiences to exceed all expectations.
Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
We're talking down to people, Bart.
I am going to talk down to people when they're wrong.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At Paschal, comfort and quality are well within reach. For over 50 years, homeowners have trusted them for world-class service. Every detail matters. Right now, get a brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99, with payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises, just Paschal quality at a price more families can afford. Same week installation is available, so click over to gopaschal.com to schedule.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com. There's no better shopping experience than you're going to find at Macadoodles or at Guess Who in Bentonville. With an unbeatable selection, amazing prices, and service that's unbeatable, they've got everything you need. Roger and the team are always there to help.
I love it. I've been doing this for 53 years, and one of the things I love most about it is our customers. Part of what makes me love the retail business is just the interaction with my customers.
Macadoodle, just north of Bella Vista, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
I can't figure out if Chuck's playing a role here, or this is how he feels, or if he cares at all.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park, Honda, Acura, Chevy, Toyota. Best pre-owned selection in Arkansas. Check them out, FayettevilleAutopark.com.
Apparently, our arena football team in Hot Springs is rolling right now. The Diamonds.
Sends a man in motion, calls for the snap. Miller comes off the edge. Pressure coming, wraps him up. And the ball comes loose. And the clock sounds. Memphis tries to throw it. They're still going. And that time the ball comes loose again. And Arkansas scores, and they're storming the field. 68-61 is our final score in this one. The Diamonds beat the Hound Dogs at home. The winning streak continues. They're not going to sleep in Hot Springs tonight.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a big win. When you're not going to sleep.
You're not going to sleep in Hot Springs.
That's great.
The fans were storming the field.
Hey,
that's awesome.
You got to make it love
What a
to the
moment.
lights, man. Good for you.
What a moment.
Who was that?
Saw Diamonds. Yeah, who was on the call?
Yeah,
Can we
who
find
was that?
Who's the play-by-play voice of the Arkansas Diamonds?
Tristan Harlan.
Good for Tristan.
Good call, Tristan.
Voice of the
deal.
Related
PA
to
Bruins.
Kevin? Related to Kevin?
I'm going to guess
No,
no.
different spelling. Different spelling.
Man, how about that? What are they, 4-1?
I believe so, yeah. 4-1.
68-61.
Bunch of shirtless dudes stormed the field in a regular season game.
Experience football game days on the Hill this fall as head coach Ryan Silverfield leads the Hogs into 2026. Great home matchups line the 7-game slate in Fayetteville, including kickoff in Arkansas on September 5th, the SEC home opener versus the Georgia Bulldogs on September 19th, and a Thanksgiving weekend rivalry battle with the LSU Tigers. Season tickets start at just $300 and are available now at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more, and they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yingling and Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
You know, I love talking about Weicher Realtors, the Griffin Company, and Bo's latest selling experience is a perfect example of why. Within 5 minutes of listing his home, Bo had a showing, and just 2 days later, he had an offer. And just like my own experience with them, they took care of everything from start to finish. That's what you get when you work with a trained real estate professional. Weicher Realtors, the Griffin Company, has been turning houses into homes since 1978, serving Northwest Arkansas, the River Valley, and Branson. For more information, log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
I don't know if anybody else is having fun, but this is a blast for me.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At First Security Bank, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal because everyone's financial journey looks a little different. From managing day-to-day spending, running a small business, to helping your kids learn more smart money habits, or taking that big step toward buying a home. At First Security, you get the services you expect, the technology you need, and the real support of local people who live here, know the community, and take the time to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Life moves fast, and having a bank that moves with you makes a difference. Whether you prefer stopping by a branch, banking on the app, or picking up the phone to talk with someone who actually knows your name, First Security is there. They offer smart tools like mobile banking, bill pay, and mobile check deposit, along with thoughtful solutions like flex banking for kids, checking built for small businesses, and local mortgage lenders who guide you through the home buying process. Choose the power of personal. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you or a loved one struggling with addiction? There is hope. John 316 Ministries is a free, faith-based 501c3 program that has helped more than 3,000 people transform their lives over the past 23 years. This long-term inpatient program includes lodging, counseling, medical care, and job training, all at no cost to you. In a period of 6 months to a year, you could graduate with a trade, a purpose, and a fresh start. A spiritual boot camp for men and a safe refuge for women. Log into john316thecure.com.
In a world full of shortcuts, one whiskey refused. 100% local Idaho barley, aged in Idaho's mountain climate for complexity you can taste. A spirit that answers to the land and no one else. This is not just whiskey. This is a declaration. Warfield, American single malt whiskey from Idaho's most awarded distillery. Set the standard. Available in select spirits retailers nationwide. Drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Previously heard on the Chuck and Bo Show.
So I think it was Saturday. I went to go get something for lunch, right? And I went to a local establishment that has a drive-through. I wanted a cheeseburger, right?
Is it a fast food place, or they just have a to-go lane?
Oh, I mean, it's a drive-through.
It's a drive-through, and you went to get a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
All right.
And I pull into the drive-through. I order my food. They ask for a name for the order, and I gave them my name.
Mark.
They called you Mark.
No. The guy said, "How's your pops Homer doing?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh man, I haven't heard that one before." So, I was like, "Well, we're off to a rip-roaring start here."
Did you say clever or something like that?
Yeah, I said, "That's funny." Get to the window, and the total was like $14.94 or something like that. Almost $15, not quite 15.
What all did you have in this order?
It was a burger and fries.
That was it?
That was it. I hand the guy a $20 bill, and he takes the $20 bill and is fixing change or like, putting it in the cash register, whatever. And he turns to me and is like, "Do you want your change, or would you like to leave it as a tip?"
Yeah. And your response was?
$5 and something at the drive-through. Right?
What'd you say?
I said, "I want my change."
Did you say it like that?
I said,
I think you probably did, Chuck.
I was like, I'd like my change. Yes, please. And so the guy hands me back his change, or hands me back my change, and then sticks a tip jar out the window. And I'm like,
He wanted his tip.
What is going on here? I'm at the drive-thru. This is inappropriate.
The Chuck and Bo Show on demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
What if this is going to sound really horrible, and I apologize, I don't mean to be mean, but what if you could get an extra year of eligibility by getting a judge to give you a temporary injunction because you played for Chad Morris at Arkansas?
Yeah, you wouldn't have to leave town.
No. Yes, Washington County, you could find a judge that says, you know what, I agree with you, I would like those 2 years back as a fan too.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
You're just talking. You're just talking.
I'm ready to roll right now, Bo.
Cheats, steals.
It's a real talk show host.
Live from the Warfield Distillery Studios, Idaho's most awarded distillery.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it rip.
Let it go.
If you're a Hawk fan, be a Hawk fan.
Hey, Bo, you're wrong.
Come in at your own risk. Nobody's safe in here.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
We may have breaking news. Oh, Bart had to go to the parking lot to confirm.
Verify.
Yeah.
Trust but verify.
So we'll get to that momentarily. It's 7:02 on Monday.
Bart went out to the car.
Reaction
Are we
Monday.
old school or what? Bart's going to go out and listen in his car.
Bart's all about getting it right.
I know.
He's going to make
I
sure
know.
everything's tracking
I'm
the way
aware
it
of
was
that.
supposed to.
Didn't want to make a false claim.
I got to get information from Bart, like the World Cup, and I didn't know when we're playing, and we're still in it, right?
Yes. In fact, I don't think
just
we've
kidding.
we're unbeaten, right?
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Turkey beat us.
No,
last
we're
week.
2-1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the matches that matter, in the games that matter, the games that matter. That one didn't matter. So, we're still really
We
undefeated.
play on Wednesday.
They all matter now.
Well, knockout round.
They all, we're in the do or die round.
Well, it's
is this
knockout.
is it called the round of 32?
No, it's called the knockout round. Knockout.
If you
So
lose,
it's
you're knocked out.
Stage, I believe, actually.
Oh, knockout stage.
Well, I just was
How many
watching-
teams are we down to?
32.
Okay.
So we are in the round of 32.
Yes.
Because I was watching at a match last night and it said round of 32. So we're already in the knockout stage.
All right,
This is what we got to talk to.
let's be honest just for a second.
No, we're not already in the knockout stage, I don't believe.
I don't know.
You could be wrong. You could be right.
I don't know.
I'm just telling you what I saw.
Well, Bart's not in here. Seriously.
Oh, yeah, it started yesterday.
How many total
There you go.
minutes? Time spent watching. If you got like a Nielsen diary and you had to fill out time spent watching the actual games, would we be in double digits in terms of minutes watched?
Like personally?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Would you?
Yeah. Well, just the U.S. games alone.
Yeah. I think I'd be teetering right on the brink.
Like 9 minutes of total World Cup action watched?
I've watched far more of the stuff on the, what I call the periphery. All the social
How many
media
minutes
stuff.
have you logged on social media watching Freddie and company?
Oh, hours. Seriously. I mean, I love that stuff. I think it's great. All the people that have come to our country and it's fun. I enjoy watching the stuff now that they're going back.
Gone to baseball games.
Yeah, all
taking
that
over
stuff.
cities.
Singing songs at Fenway Park. I think all that stuff's great. I think the world needed this right now. But in terms of the soccer itself, I mean, I don't know.
You know what we need is a Phil Steele guide to the
Maybe.
World Cup.
Maybe
prior to it getting
See,
here.
I'm admittedly ignorant, and that's the reason that I don't. I won't say enjoy, but I'm not like riveted by the games themselves. But the other stuff, the easy to understand stuff, I'm all in.
Bart, when do we play again?
Yeah, when do we play again?
Wednesday, 7:00.
Fox.
Fox.
And who do we play?
They're all on Fox. Every USA game will be on Fox.
And who do we play?
We're not gonna quit asking.
We're not going to change the channel there. It's
I
going to be
need
Fox.
I need
every
you to be
time.
patient with us.
No.
We're going to continue.
You're
to
running
ask.
out of patience, aren't you, Bart?
The patience ran out last week, about this time last week.
On Thursday,
Well, we'll
Chuck
just
will
see
ask.
about that.
Chuck will ask again, and you'll inform him that we played last night.
That's right.
But we're not going to stop asking.
Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully, we get to keep asking after Wednesday.
All right. If we win Wednesday,
Yes.
When do we play? People always want to know that. If you win, when do you play again?
That's the first thing they want to know.
That's right.
Later.
Later? Do we play the winner of like who? Like
We will
Ghana
play
and Italy, or
we
like
will
who do we play the winner?
Italy's not involved.
Tennessee and Auburn.
Tennessee, Florida.
We will play if we win, if we beat Bosnia Herzegovina on
Who is it? Bosnia who?
Herzegovina.
Herzegovina?
Herzegovina.
I thought it was Herzegovina.
Her what?
Ty called it Hergovia the other day.
We'll play the winner of Belgium and Senegal on July 6th.
Belgium and Senegal. And
yes,
is that the one that they're going to play like in Philadelphia or something, like the, with the.
No, that's in Seattle.
Seattle.
Belgium
The swamp.
and Senegal.
They'll be
is
in the swamp.
Seattle.
Did they play the winner of Florida,
they go
Tennessee?
to Tennessee or Florida if they win Wednesday.
They're actually playing in Jacksonville. It's the cocktail party.
Yes. It's a neutral site game. They're playing it in Queens at a neutral site.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
All right, so who do we play?
Wednesday, Bosnia.
On Wednesday?
Bosnia. Bosnia.
Just
on Wednesday.
Bosnia? There's no.
Just call it
there's
whatever
no-
you want at
there's
this
no
point.
burnt ends or Hergovia or whatever after.
Bosnia Herzegovina.
it's just Bosnia.
Herzegovina.
Your what hurts? Hurts. I'm gonna go on you. I'm Mia Leva.
Oh God. Man.
What a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
How many
Speak for yourself.
Morning.
Morning.
So that's
Morning.
7 o'clock
Morning.
Wednesday night, Bosnia.
Fox.
7
o'clock.
Yes.
Hey, breaking
Well,
news.
what if that is a smokescreen that I was told? What if what I was told isn't correct?
That's true. That's true. All right, so we have breaking news. We are now, as of right now, I mean like now,
today,
the show in Northwest Arkansas is airing on 93.7.
Yes.
Yes. All of ESPN Arkansas is airing on 93.7 in Northwest Arkansas.
Flame throwing.
Wherever you're listening to the show, otherwise, Harrison, Mountain Home, the River Valley, wherever you catch the show. If you're listening somewhere else, you don't need to do anything. But if you're listening in Northwest Arkansas
on the radio
and you have struggled to deal with the signal at times, which has been 99.5. At
Still
this
is,
moment,
I guess, too,
yes,
isn't
it's
it?
still on there.
Okay.
But at this moment, you should adjust your radio dial to 93.7 FM, a 100,000 watt flame throwing FM signal.
We'll wait while you do it. 93.7.
93.7. I programmed mine on the way in today. I
Lock
just
it in.
changed it.
Lock it in
On the
and
way
rip
in.
off the knob.
This is a big deal, long time coming. Northwest Arkansas hasn't had a 100,000 watt FM sports radio station in the history of Northwest Arkansas. The home of the Razorbacks deserves to have a station like that.
They do.
That you can hear
I
in
know.
all parts of Northwest Arkansas.
It's always been mind-boggling to me that it's not happened.
It's
Now
just
it
been
has.
kind of the way that, you have corporate ownership.
You're right.
Own multiple radio
No, you're right.
stations.
That's
and
exactly
you can't
right.
buy just one of them.
No,
you have
that's
to buy
right.
all of
You
them.
got to buy the cluster.
We've looked at this before.
Cluster being the
And,
operative word in some cases.
Hats off to Pearson Broadcasting and General Manager Tommy Kraft for pulling this off. And now you can hear the programming you want to hear all day, wherever you go.
What's that
in
station
Northwest
over in
Arkansas.
Tulsa? What's that station over in Tulsa?
That
you
would
have to
bleed
fight
into
with?
99.5, depending on which way the clouds were or the sun was.
The wind was blowing.
93.7.
It really is. I mean, that's a big deal.
Formerly known as Kisser 93. Now, that's a River Valley station that people, but this is not River Valley related. The signal is much more towards Northwest Arkansas, covering all of Northwest Arkansas, the tower. So you can hear us.
They've changed things as opposed to where it reaches best.
That's right.
To put it in layman's terms.
So this is a big deal. 93.7, and we'll remind you occasionally.
I just got a text from my stepfather who starts his commute
Yes.
in Bella Vista.
Yeah.
He just said, Thank goodness.
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear. He starts in Bella Vista, goes to Rogers.
Yeah,
every day,
Rogers, Bentonville.
and he could hardly ever. Listen to the
Benton
show
County
through
is
the-
where it
through the
really
radio.
has.
In certain parts.
Yeah,
it's
certain
been a
parts of
problem.
Benton County, it's been an issue. Certain parts of Fayetteville,
Yeah,
frankly.
South
South
Fayetteville.
Fayetteville's
Yes.
been an issue.
And then
Won't
you
be an
worked your
issue.
way over towards Siloam.
Yeah.
That was an issue.
Yeah,
Worked
but
your way
now
over
it's
towards
not.
Harrison. That's
Now
an
it's
issue.
not. And
That's
so, you couple that with, like, for example, I know a lot of people head east on 412 on an almost daily basis. Build that road. But, in the meantime, you can listen to the show from Fayetteville all the way over to halfway to Jonesboro.
So if you are
Close
Northwest
to Tulsa,
Arkansas,
too. You can get close.
listen, this is just a matter of time before it's all over the world. Radio's all over the world. You can hear us worldwide
called
on
the internet.
YouTube and Hit That Line app. But now on the radio, you can hear us on 93.7 in Arkansas. If you're in Fort Smith, Harrison, Hot Springs, just keep your radio where it is. Benton, Washington counties, it's 93.7 to give you a bigger, better, more consistent signal to listen to. The same local shows all day, now on 93.7 in Northwest Arkansas. I just want to go do a little shouting match, just take a lap around the building.
Can you hear me?
No more struggle.
Hey, can you guys hear me? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
you
just
sound
do
great.
it. Do it now. 93.7, the Chuck and Bo Show. It's 7:12. All right, we'll get into some stuff when we come back. We got into Bart and the World Cup, and thank you for that.
Yes.
Are there been any big upsets, or has anybody been eliminated? That
Has
was
it been
a surprise?
chalky? Has it been kind of chalky so far?
I would say for the most part, yeah. Now that we're into the knockout rounds, it's going to be, it's win or go home, and there will
the
probably
round of
be
32,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
What happened with
There
Camp
will
Verde?
probably-
What happened with him?
Cape Verde?
Yeah,
Um,
Camp Verde, Cape Verde. one of the two.
They made it to the round of 32.
Cafe Verde.
Yeah. They,
been sitting in that for
however,
2 weeks.
however, they unfortunately drew defending champions Argentina in the round of 32.
So they're out.
Well, no, they've got to play the match.
No,
but
but I mean,
it's a tall task.
This is like a team winning like the SoCon, but you got to play Duke in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
This would be like a team winning the SoCon and then like being a 15 seed and making it to the second round or something like that.
Wow.
And then, but now they've got to
Now
play.
they gotta play
Now they
Duke.
got to play one of the big boys.
Would you mind putting it in NCAA tournament
Yeah.
terms the rest of the way for us? We're in the round of 32. So
Yeah.
if we win, are we in the Sweet 16?
Yes. Yes.
So for Arkansas, that would be like our third straight appearance in the Sweet 16.
And can we just
Third
substitute SEC teams for the foreign countries' teams' names?
Well,
And we'll call
I
our
can-
team the Razorbacks.
I can give you like
we need
who
things
this
to fit our little pea
Yeah.
brain.
We gotta make it understandable.
Who this team would be
So they're
in
like
SEC?
Missouri, basically.
Yeah, who this team would be in SEC football?
Like playing Missouri.
I can
Yes.
try to do some of that.
So yeah, who are we playing?
Yeah.
Razorbacks.
Make
are
it easy
playing
to
who?
understand.
I would
With
say
Bosnia, what is Bosnia?
Herzegovina is
Is that her? Is it Bosnia Herzegovina?
Bosnia Herzegovina.
Herzegovina.
Now, where would we rate in the modern SEC football structure? Our soccer team right now, in the terms of the World Cup,
Yeah.
if you were to transfer it into the SEC football standings, where would we be?
We Alabama.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Ole Miss of
So we're-
last year.
Yeah, Ole
We're
Miss
a
of
threat.
late.
We're a threat.
Like things weren't going very well. They have gone well at times, and
Okay.
now
So
things
we had
seem
a
to be
pretty
going
good budget.
pretty
US
well.
US has a pretty good budget. Is what you're
Um,
saying?
Well, I'm just saying the thing. Right coach.
Is
right,
our coach?
Right coach.
Is
right
our
time.
coach
Like
going to
Lane
leave?
Kiffin?
Is he going to leave before we get to the Elite Eight?
Well, no.
Okay.
Not.
You're
not-
just talking about upstart. We're an upstart program that has a chance of being the playoff.
Sure. Yeah, I'm really trying here, guys.
as you should
and we
be.
appreciate your effort.
That's what we were.
Not
hoping
all of us are as enlightened, Bart.
Nor try as hard.
as you.
Bosnia is probably like I don't know what an Auburn's been the past couple of years.
Oh,
So it's a
so we're
winnable game.
favored.
It's a
we
winnable
are
game.
we are
We're
favored.
favored.
We are
Okay.
favored. In fact, I think we're heavily favored.
Couple of touchdowns.
It's
It's a line 12.
Well,
12 and a half.
so
Is
when-
there a hook in the line?
when you get to this this stage of the World Cup, it's just like two to win the game straight up. We are minus 750
That's
on the
a
money
couple
line.
of touchdowns. I mean that is.
So that's a
It's
heavy
like a goal
heavy
and a
favorite.
half.
That's
It's
a
like
heavy
dog
favorite.
years.
Okay,
It's
goal
like
and a half.
dog years.
Let's see.
One.
That would be a 17.
Yeah, yeah.
17 and a half.
I mean,
Fun with the World Cup.
oh my god!
This is how we have fun with the World Cup.
Teaching you soccer through Bart. Bart, what's it feel like to hang out with a bunch of just
Idiots.
absolutely,
Total morons.
completely moronic soccer people?
Well,
Just what would you call us?
yeah. I mean, well, that sums it up pretty
completely
well.
uneducated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
keep going.
Does it make you feel smarter or embarrassed to be around us?
A little bit of both, probably.
Yeah, more embarrassed.
The truth, as they say, is somewhere in the middle.
What are we going to do Wednesday night? Let's go watch the game, and you can kind of tell us what's going on.
What time do they play?
7 o'clock.
Well, I could do that for at least like an
I
hour.
guess Messi scored again. So we got
What can
that.
Messi do this time? It's in. It's magical. It's another record. He's scored in 7 successive World Cup Finals games. Is there nothing this magical man can't do?
Now he doesn't play for us, right?
Did he play for Tennessee?
No, he does not. He does not play for us.
He plays for Tennessee.
Bart is so.
We are
Like, how could- we're taking. We're being so
a goal and a
sacrilegious
goal
about
and a half.
something so
A goal and
sacred.
a half on the spread. Spread's a goal and a half.
Is that what you've been looking at this whole time?
I've been trying.
Or
I was
over
trying
here?
to. I was trying to find it.
Okay.
Yeah. Goal and a half. So
will you go over or will
10
you take
points.
Bosnia and the
10 point
goals?
spread.
So what do? You take the points and go Bosnia, or you going USA to cover? I'm sorry, Arkansas to cover.
I probably lean for the U.S. to win like a 3-1 type of game.
So you got him to cover.
Yeah, I would have us to.
Somehow it's been It's been regulated to an Ole Miss Auburn game. 7-18. Good morning. I don't even know now. I don't even know what I was about to say.
I mean, we were talking about.
It was profound.
What were we talking about?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Looking for the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits? Macadoodles or Guess Who in Bentonville has you covered.
Having what they came down here for in stock on the shelf is very important. You're going to find everything that you could possibly want. I've heard customers tell me, Bo, over the years that they may be sitting around, somebody brings up some weird name whiskey, and somebody will chime in and say, well, if anybody's got it, it's going to be Macadoodles.
Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista at the state line, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Did you know Chevy of Fayetteville is the #1 volume dealer in Northwest Arkansas? That means nobody sells more cars, trucks, or SUVs than Chevy of Fayetteville. They've been a part of our community for over 25 years. They're supporters of our local schools and the Razorbacks. And they're the best after the sale. An award-winning service and parts department, a waiting area, complimentary loaners. So go see Chris Mark in Denver and the team at Chevy of Fayetteville, inside the Fayetteville Auto Park.
In a world full of shortcuts, one whiskey refused. 100% local Idaho barley, aged in Idaho's mountain climate. For complexity you can taste, a spirit that answers to the land and no one else. This is not just whiskey. This is a declaration. Warfield, American single malt whiskey from Idaho's most awarded distillery. Set the standard. Available at select spirits retailers nationwide. Drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
Chuck Barrett. He's Bo Mattingly.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
People were so excited about just our showing up when we said we were going to show up, calling them back. When we gave them a price, the price didn't change throughout the job. The price was what the price was. And so that experience that I've got in the years that I've been in customer service has taught me that if you could just keep your word, people will keep coming back.
It's what Clay Maxey and the people of Teamwork Roofing and Construction are all about. Learn more at teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. Blakeman's isn't just where Arkansas gets engaged. It's where you go to have a wonderful experience.
Every touch point matters. And I think what we show off best is Cafe B. It's Onyx Coffee by Blakeman's. Cafe B, we're offering the best coffee in the country, complimentary. I feel so fortunate to be able to go to work there every day. Big windows, the open lighting, the warm environment, and again, the cafe. It's the best.
Blakeman's, where every day is a diamond. Hey, it's Bo, and what if home meant waking up to bent grass fairways, mountain views, and a community that actually feels like one? Big Creek Golf and Country Club in Mountain Home, Arkansas has just released brand new home sites right on the golf course. The first new construction in 20 years. These are premium properties in a safe, welcoming community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks at a price that might surprise you. Go big and go home. Visit BigCreekGolf.com today. That's BigCreekGolf.com.
For over 20 years, ProLand Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, our team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you every step of the way. They're independently owned, so their only priority is you. ProLand Title can say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com to get a quote today. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
I'm right. No, Arthur. I'm right. I am right. Go look at it. Go look it up. Do the research and then come back.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Now on 100,000 watts of FM power, 93.7 in Northwest Arkansas. If you're listening in Northwest Arkansas, change your radio dial to 93.7.
Southwest Missouri.
You can hear it all over the place. 93.7. That's the Chuck and Bo Show and ESPN Arkansas in Northwest Arkansas. Baseball team, busy in the portal. Number 2 rated class in the transfer portal. Dave Van Horn talked a little bit last week. Here's one of the things that we haven't gotten to yet, what he said about what's going on.
The administration, it's better than it was last year. And then on the fan side, it's been great. We've had some people really step up, and people that have helped us have recruited other businesses. And I think there's just a lot of people that want to see us succeed here. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And it's given us an opportunity to go out and compete against the teams across the country, and really the teams in the Southeastern Conference that have had this type of opportunity every year.
Bounce back year for the Razorbacks after losing in the regional to Kansas. Is that what we're expecting?
It certainly sounds like that's what they're expecting. And it's interesting. We kind of touched on this during the tournament. When it comes to NIL budgets and who you're after, you're basically competing with one another in this conference. And Arkansas in baseball certainly in the top half, which means you're competing against about generally 7 or 8 of the same schools for a lot of times the same players. And it does sometimes come down to just a simple bidding war. And you've got to be well armed in that department.
This is a situation now where Arkansas is really working hard to improve football. And that means the athletic department is focused on it. It also means that they're not taking away from the programs that have had success that are non-revenue producing sports. But I believe the coaches and the people in those sports, they are now kind of charged with raising their own money. And football is too. But every coach over there now is trying to go out and recruit not just players, but the finances needed to compete in this world. It's one of the, I think, difficult challenges for every athletic department to have multiple successful programs within the department because you're kind of going into similar pots or the same people to get the money.
You know, we're all figuring this out as we go, and certainly the people that are involved in it, you know, more intimately than we are, figuring it out as they go too. But from the outside looking in, I have to wonder, are you best served throwing your, you know, what I'll call your revenue share resources, you know, that part of money? Are you better off throwing that at your biggest cash cow, which is football, and requiring and allowing your other sports to raise their money and keep their money? You know, you don't have to contribute to the big pot. You get to keep your money. But that's how you're going to have to finance yourself. Because the big pot, you know, the revenue sharing pot, that's going to football. But we're not going to stop you. You know, our programs that are doing well, you've got people that want to help you, baseball being one of them. We're not going to say, no, you just can't help baseball only. You got to help all of us. You know, they're going to let, it seems like anyway, at a lot of schools now, they're letting people give money to a particular program and then putting the big pot into either football or men's basketball. I don't know that that's the best way to do it. I don't know that that's actually what they're doing. It just seems like from the outside it might be.
Well, however you do it, that's the right formula. Right?
I would think
give
that's
the most
path.
money to your biggest
I would
thing.
think that's the path.
And
yes.
and here's the good news. If you're having success, it's a little bit easier to fundraise. It's harder when you don't have success and you're trying to sell a vision or hope that people have heard before. Vision and hope. Until they've seen it in football, it may be a little harder for them to give in football. It's a little bit easier to look at Dave Van Horn's program and go, I believe in that.
That's right.
I believe in softball. I saw them go to the College World Series. I know track keeps winning national championships, so I'm good with that. Football's the thing. Ryan Silverfield says he's spent most of his time this offseason raising money.
So a lot of the fundraising is very important. It's really what's needed around here right now. So I'd say that currently in the off season, 80% of my time is spent fundraising. 20% on football. Obviously, when football requires it, it's going to have my full attention, whether it's summer access, anytime we get on the chance to be in the field with the guys, sitting on as many meetings as we can, going through the playbook. And then obviously, you know, come August, the 100% focus just with what occurs in between the white lines.
I guess it's impossible for a football coach at a major university with a major athletic program. I guess it's impossible for that person to just raise money for their sport. I mean, you've got to, you know, there's an entire athletic department out there, and you can't just say, all right, you're all responsible for funding your own programs. Football coach got to raise money in many cases for everyone. But, you know, we are in a situation right now where it would be nice if some of these other programs were funded, you know, the way they are. And I guess it is nice that they're funded the way they are. And maybe they've got a little bit of luxury. They can, you know, they can put more into football.
I think they're headed
so.
the direction where every coach is responsible for their program, and the athletic department and the Razorback Foundation are responsible for the at-large part. But, yeah, I mean, when you go speak at an event, and there are all kinds of donors there. There are going to be some of them that want to give to what they feel passionate about.
There has to be a place, though, in college athletics for non-revenue programs. There has to be a place for them. Otherwise, it's not college athletics anymore.
Which is the problem we're dealing with right now.
There has got to be a spot for what I'm going to call intercollegiate athletics, swimming, track,
soccer,
softball, you know, tennis, all those things. The Olympic sports as they've come to be categorized. Without those, you really don't have intercollegiate athletics, in my opinion. So there's got to be, something's got to be done to preserve those programs. And it's not, you know, I mean, if you've got a kid that's like a great soccer player, you can't say, well, no, we need you to play a different sport because they, you know, that you don't get as much money. You know, that's adults thinking. Kids shouldn't be thinking that way. And I hope we can preserve the intercollegiate model.
It's a challenge because that you're right. That's what needs to happen when we flip the model and it becomes about the business side of it now, it just makes that more challenging.
It's unfair to say to the women's tennis coach, you've got to turn a profit or we're going to have to do away with
or
your
raise
sport.
your own money.
Yeah, you got to raise your own money and you've got to turn a profit, a good profit. That's not the intercollegiate.
Well, let's just go to high school,
model.
like for your
You're right.
to really, as an example of your point. If you go to high school, I mean, if we turned high school into this, we'd be dealing with the same thing. But can you imagine showing up and all of a sudden your kid who's a freshman volleyball player who's been playing volleyball their whole life, they get to high school and there's no team?
We can never lose sight of the fact that sports is part of the educational process. We can never lose sight of that. If we turn this strictly into a profit center, we've lost our way. All the great lessons in life that sports teaches, you've got to preserve the intercollegiate athletics model for those things to continue to be taught, in my opinion. And I think we would be doing ourselves a grave disservice if we ever get away from that.
And I do realize that there are high schools out there that don't have volleyball or don't have certain sports, but it was just an example of taking things away because you can't afford it.
And it may be a situation where I don't know that, for example, as we move forward, does the Southeastern Conference sanction all these sports that don't turn a profit? I don't know the answer to that. Does the intercollegiate athletics model change? And I'm including non-revenue sports in that model. Does it change? How you pay for it? I don't know the answers to these questions, but I know that if you lose that, we're losing a lot as a society. We may not realize it, but we are.
I spent an hour doing a hog pod with Hunter Yurachek on this Friday. I don't know. I think at some point this week is when they'll release it. I don't know when it is yet, but the challenge of trying to figure it all out is daunting for really any athletic director because I think we have lost our way in college athletics, and we've lost our way because of people not wanting to follow any sort of guidelines for the betterment of all of college athletics or a particular sport. Hey, Teamwork Roofing and Construction will give you guidelines they're going to follow, and they'll come in on time and on budget. They are proud premier contractors for both Malarkey Shingles and McElroy Metal Systems. When you get a roof with them, you get an entire system, and you get licensed crews so you know it's done right. On time, on budget, and now offering financing like 0 down, 0%, 12 months. Low fixed payments over time, no payments for 60 days. You need help on the front end. Teamwork can help you with that too. Teamworkbuilt.com is the website. Built on quality, powered by Teamwork. 733, good morning. See, this is what the Chuck and Bo Show is. You just show up and have coffee with you.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
When it comes to sports and work, we all understand preparation, performance, and recovery. And that's exactly how the Sweat No Edge works. I'm in the program myself. I've told you about it before. It's designed for men who want to stay competitive as they age with hormone therapy for low testosterone, peptide therapy, metabolic testing, in-body scans, weight loss, and so much more. If you want to feel like you once did, get the free consultation. Log on to sweatnumcosmetic.com or just search the Sweat No Edge.
If fresh seafood is calling your name, Fish City Grill in Rogers has been answering for 20 years. Just check the chalkboard. Fresh fish comes in daily, and the specials are always worth a look. Crawfish season is rolling, the raw oysters are as good as you'll find anywhere in Arkansas, and happy hour runs Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. It's locally owned and worth every visit. It's Fish City Grill in Rogers, near the Pinnacle Hills Promenade.
It's the Chuck and Bo Show. We're just kind of wading through it, figuring it out with you this morning.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more, and they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Still searching for the perfect summer getaway? Mountain Home Arkansas might just be your answer. Wake up in the Ozark Hills. Hit the White River at sunrise, world-class fishing, hiking, trails, kayaking, and when the sun goes down, it's the kind of quiet you forgot existed. 2 lakes, 1 great town. All right here in the Arkansas Ozarks. Check it out at enjoymountainhome.com. Mountain Home Arkansas, where the outdoors is a way of life.
Looking for the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits? Macadoodles or Guess Who in Bentonville has you covered.
Having what they came down here for in stock on the shelf is very important. You're going to find everything that you could possibly want. I've heard customers tell me, Bo, over the years that they may be sitting around, somebody brings up some weird name whiskey, and somebody will chime in and say, well, if anybody's got it, it's going to be Macadoodles.
Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista at the state line, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Favorite Razorback from the Chad Morris era. Let's do that. We're doing random Razorbacks today. And Dionisio Gomez has the lead. He's the leader in the clubhouse. He is the Razorback of the day.
Brutal.
And we're going to look for your favorite Razorback during the Chad Morris era. Was it Ty Story when he came back with Western Kentucky?
It might have been. I was the loudest cheer of those 2 years was when Ty Story
I think
came
the
back.
crowd was actually rooting for Ty Story in Western Kentucky.
Where's Duval Wally?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Was
Who was a running back in the Chad Morris era? Do we remember any of this? Rakeem Boyd.
That's the only person I
Wow, from junior college.
Because
From
Devil
Not
Whaley
Chance
was he was a Bielema guy, right?
No, he played 1 year with Morris.
Did he?
He played
Okay.
the same year.
Most people did.
Yeah.
Most people played 1 year with Morris. Name the quarterback room for the Chad Morris era. How about that?
Cole Kelly,
Nick
Ty
Starkle.
Story, Nick Starkle,
Starkle.
Ben Hicks throws picks.
Ben Hicks. You don't have to take shots at people. You can
Golly,
say,
Bart, come
golly.
on. I mean,
Connor
he
Nolan,
did his best.
Connor Nolan, John Stephen Jones,
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's like 8 quarterbacks.
and none of them won an SEC
Yeah, none of them
game.
panned out, did they?
Jack Lindsay.
Connor Nolan.
Jack Lindsay played. Yeah, that's right.
Connor Nolan.
Now, did Jack play for Lunny? Did Lindsay start when Lunny had taken over?
That's a good question.
I don't recall exactly. I think Lunny might have been the interim then.
Better interim coach, Barry Lunny Jr., John L. Smith.
Well, people have done worse than 4-8. I think it should be probably noted there. I mean, John L. That was not a great year, but people have done
But he
worse.
sure was. He sure
people
was
have done
entertaining.
worse.
Never miss a moment of the Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Watch us on YouTube, Twitter, every weekday, or stream the podcast version of the show on Spotify or Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Arthur is in Vermont. Hogs play tonight. Arthur, good morning.
Good morning. I'm owning the day, but I can't really say I'm happy about it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
SEC Media Day is a little less than a month away.
Isn't that
Which
incredible?
is really kind of the kickoff to the season. You get into fall camp shortly thereafter.
You know, it's interesting. You have, and it seems like it's earlier every year. You have this 2-week period there, like the end of July, where it just goes nuts. And everybody talks about SEC football nonstop. And then it's like reality hits the 1st of August. Like, well, we still got another month before they play a game. And then you kind of go through that little doldrums period again, and then you ramp it up.
Should we get into some win totals?
Well, yeah, it's
We're
never
gonna
too
do.
early for that.
By the way, Bart, you can tell us. I don't know. Do you have win totals for the league or just for Arkansas?
For the SEC.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
that makes it even better.
Let's see if we can determine the standings on the SEC win totals. Have you done the composite schedule yet?
No, haven't yet.
What everybody's gonna
Haven't yet.
finish at?
Usually wait until the week. In
So
SEC
after
media
we go
days.
on vacation in July for a couple of weeks, you'll come back and you'll do that.
Yeah.
Will you work on it while you're on vacation, or will
Probably
you just
not.
figure it out during the show? That
probably
day?
What are
figure
you
it out.
doing on vacation?
Do
you mind? Do you mind if we
to be
ask?
determined. No plans as of this
Do,
moment.
do you get
Probably playing some
anxiety
golf.
from not having that figured out, or are you just
No.
kind of cool with it?
You want to come with me?
No, I'm
Edward's going
I'm
to Space
okay.
Coast. You
Like,
go with
I'm
Edward's
be the
family.
nanny.
I'm good with not having anything
nanny.
figured out, because if nothing else, I'm going to get some sleep, and,
Yeah.
and that's going to be nice.
You're not getting a lot of sleep.
No, no.
You had all weekend.
Well, you bet that Aura ring working. Is it
Yeah.
not like the
Is that not
answer?
helpful?
No, it's been very helpful.
Tells you
I just
you're
haven't
not
been
getting enough
sleeping very
sleep.
well. I just haven't been sleeping very well.
What's
so.
the problem?
Is there something on your mind?
No, just haven't been
Is it
sleeping
the
well.
World Cup?
Is it us?
Are you unhappy
About-
in your
it's
job?
about
Bart?
Is it-
Are you
is it
really
Chuck and
unhappy?
Bo?
Is it me? Did I say something?
Is it her? Who is it?
What did I say?
Is it someone?
No.
Is it
it's
something?
not- no.
Are you like not in the mood for a vacation, or like what?
Are you not in the mood for sleep? Are you not in the mood for sleep? What?
No, I
Are
just
you
keep
eating-
waking up in the middle of the night.
Are you
I just
eating
keep
right before you
stirring.
go to bed?
No, I'm not.
Are you drinking whiskey right before you go to bed?
Do you wake up and think about how much you hate us?
I will tomorrow or in the middle of the night. That'll happen.
I hate you.
And what will you do?
Curse and try to go back to sleep.
Cursing in the middle of the night.
That'll get you.
We need to get you on some peptides, Bart.
I'm good.
I think that would do it for you.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm sure.
There
it
are some
would.
peptides. You just take that before you go to bed. Bang.
What's
You're
up
out.
with all that?
Yeah,
see that
great
everywhere.
dreams.
Peptides. Where did
I
that
mean,
come from?
I can't tell you the order.
It gets in your
at all.
algorithm.
What
That's
even
what
is it? Peptides.
Well, it accelerates things in your body that otherwise wouldn't.
Is that like,
Like-
something for like older people, or
Not
should I be
necessarily,
like
no. Yeah, you should look into
accelerating
it.
the process?
You should
now?
look into it. You should do the Sweat-No-Magic. They
It'll
can
make
tell
me
you all
live
about
forever.
it. I don't know if it'll make you live forever,
Hmm.
but it definitely has some benefits to it.
Get
Just
me
like
to
other,
100?
just like other things. But you need to research it and find out
What's
if
best
it's
for
good
you.
for you.
That's just like a medical buzzword right now here. I have no idea what it is.
Well, that's because of marketing.
Yeah.
But
I know.
But everybody, just like anything, Ozempic or anything else, you need to research it. But peptides, one of the benefits is it helps you sleep better.
Huh.
You know, there's all kinds of stuff going on in our bodies, Edward.
Hmm.
You need a
Do you
medical
think-
professional to
do
help
you
you
think
figure it out. Not me.
Or at least a
I
good
can tell
Google
you, it
search.
works for me.
You know,
Be careful with that.
there's lots of stuff out
This
there.
one says why people should not be risking their health with peptides.
Yeah. Well, right. I mean, it's just cortisol. High cortisol levels are in
That's
my
a problem.
algorithm.
That's a problem.
Everything I'm getting. Oh, are you not sleeping? Oh, high cortisol.
Yeah, that's
you
a
know,
problem.
That's the deal.
I try to live
we
a
can
low
fix it.
cortisol life.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can fix it.
Yeah.
I wish I could give you more. I'm just gonna.
Do you think
It's
that's
gonna
what it
sound-
is, Bart?
that's
Do you
okay.
think you have
I'm
high
articulating the
cortisol
World
levels,
Cup.
Bart? Do you think that's what it is?
I don't know.
Well,
Nor
this
do
is
I
why,
care.
This is why. Well, if you want to sleep better,
Well,
maybe you should care.
I mean, you have to invest in your
You
own
do
health.
warm baths.
That's why you go see.
That really helps me relax.
Warm bath.
I'm being serious.
Did you see? That was a long time
Magnesium
ago.
lotion
The
on the
article
legs.
of the NBA players that take baths of red wine. They pour red wine into a bathtub and they take a red wine bath.
Wow.
Who
Yeah,
does
afford
this?
that.
This was several years ago. There was an article about it. You could Google it and find it, I'm sure. Like really nice
NBA
bottles of
red
wine.
wine bath.
Yeah, it was. I don't remember what it was in.
Yeah, right there.
What was the article? in?
Amari Stoudemire,
Oh well, there's a
former Nick,
yeah,
former son,
yeah,
Where were you, Bart?
bathing in red
Where were you
wine with
headed?
Stoudemire.
Win totals?
yeah. yeah.
I don't even remember
Isn't that where we
anymore.
started? Was win totals?
Why do you seem so? Why do you seem so annoyed by? Like we got to get you some help.
You're easily annoyed by it.
Wow,
Is
there's
your
a-
T low? That's another thing.
No.
You got to go get
You
tested.
got high
man.
cortisol. You got
gotta
low
go to the
T.
Sweat-No-Mag.
You're all screwed up.
You
right
just
now.
go
Your
in there.
biorhythms
Not
are
all
bad.
screwed up.
Everything.
It's a nice place.
Bart, I think you need to watch this video of Amari Stoudemire. He's sitting down with an ESPN reporter
I think you
in the
need to go on
98
vacation with
degrees
Edward's
heated
family.
wine bath.
98 degrees heated wine bath. What sounds better than that?
I'm gonna have to pull this interview. This is
Oh my
fascinating.
god.
Bart mows the lawn weed eats, blows off, grass all over him, just goes and plops down in a 90
wine bath
of Cabernet.
And then sleeps like a baby all night long.
It sleeps. Dude,
As someone who just has a baby recently, that phrase is terrible. Sleeps like a baby. Babies sleep terribly.
Well,
we should get rid of that.
when they sleep
for like 3 hours, like a
Yeah.
3-hour stretch.
Yeah,
maybe a nap only.
Bart, how long do
reference.
you
Bart is sleeping like a baby.
Bart,
Yeah,
for 3
yeah,
hours,
you are
sleep for
sleeping
3
like a
hours and wake up.
Sleep like an old man taking a nap.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Yeah.
How about that?
I just wake up every 3 hours just for fun.
Just imagine, Bart, the life ahead of you. You haven't even dipped your toe in a wine bath yet.
That's for vacation.
All the things. Shit, that's right.
There's a bathtub at the Airbnb we're staying at. I'm not sure how we'll heat it, but we could certainly get it full of red wine.
I don't know. Put the wine in the
4 or 5
microwave.
boxes of wine.
Yeah.
Fill that thing up.
Yeah. We'll do half red wine and half boiling water from the stove. We'll get some pots going.
Jeez.
Bart, all kinds of ideas for you. Why don't you get you like an Airbnb in Eureka Springs and try it out?
Just like disappear for 2 weeks. Just lay around and.
I would not advise doing that with Warfield whiskey. I'd do it with wine. Warfield Studios, where we're coming to you from, Idaho's most awarded distillery, now owned in Arkansas and coming to Arkansas. You'll find it all over Arkansas now. Warfield, their spirits are made with 100% local Idaho-grown barley and quality ingredients sourced to home, distilled at almost 6,000 feet. It's what makes it different, and it's fantastic. Fantastic. Whiskey, organic gin, barrel-aged gin, which doesn't taste like gin, and vodka. Find it near you. Go to drinkwarfield.com, type in your zip code, and you can see where you can pick up your next bottle of Warfield. Do you have more opinions today? Do you have more things that we haven't gotten to?
Hell yeah, brother.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Flight by Yingling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under 30 grand. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
Oakland is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oakland Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
There's no better place to watch a game than Walk-On Sports Bistro. With more than 60 TVs at every location, catch all the summer sports action while you cool off with mouth-watering Louisiana favorites like po' boys and gumbo, plus burgers, ice-cold draft beers, and cocktails made for hot days. Incredible food, outstanding service, and a game day atmosphere that never takes a season off. Visit one of the 5 locations across Arkansas today, including Rogers and Fayetteville. Walk-On Sports Bistro. We live for this.
You know, I love talking about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, and Bo's latest selling experience is a perfect example of why. Within 5 minutes of listing his home, Bo had a showing, and just 2 days later, he had an offer. And just like my own experience with them, they took care of everything from start to finish. That's what you get when you work with a trained real estate professional. Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, has been turning houses into homes since 1978, serving Northwest Arkansas, the River Valley, and Branson. For more information, log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
Hey, it's Bo Mattingly, and when it comes to a roof or remodel, let me recommend Teamwork Roofing and Construction. Here's Teamwork COO Brett Husky on what you can expect.
We're going to be there when we say we're going to be there. We're going to have really high-quality people that are going to be there that are extremely talented at what they do. You're going to get more than what you bargained for.
And Teamwork Roofing and Construction now offers financing. Log on to their website, teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. You're right, Chuck. You're right. You're right.
You're not wrong, Chuck.
Because
that's
we don't
all I
want
wanted to hear. That's really all I wanted to hear.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At Pascal, comfort and quality are well within reach. For over 50 years, homeowners have trusted them for world-class service. Every detail matters. Right now, get a brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99, with payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises, just Pascal quality at a price more families can afford. Same week installation is available, so click over to gopascal.com to schedule.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to jamesboyett.com. There's no better shopping experience than you're going to find at Macadoodles or at Guess Who in Bentonville. With an unbeatable selection, amazing prices, and service that's unbeatable, they've got everything you need. Roger and the team are always there to help.
I love it. I've been doing this for 53 years, and one of the things I love most about it is our customers. Part of what makes me love the retail business is just the interaction with my customers.
Macadoodle, just north of Bella Vista, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple. When you win, you get to say anything you want. That's what sucks. When you don't win, the other guys get to say anything they want, and you just got to take it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
It's going to feel like nearly 100 degrees outside today. We are on the verge of the dog days of summer. But if you're a Pascal Air plumbing and electric customer, bring it on, because you've got peace of mind, and that's what they give you at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Maybe, though, you're in a spot where, you know, you've kind of figured out I may need a new AC unit. Well, right now you can get a brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99. Payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises. Pascal quality, and at a price families can afford. Same week installations available. You can log on to gopascal.com.
Preseason win totals coming up. We meant to get there. Other things happened. We'll get there after the top of the hour.
No, we
after
won't.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, we will. This time we're going there.
Now broadcasting in Northwest Arkansas on 100,000 watts of 93.7 FM. 93.7 FM.
I'm going to make a pledge.
In NWA.
When we get to the top of the new hour and Bart begins to discuss win totals for Southeastern Conference football teams, I am not going to interrupt him. I'm going to let him go just unabated.
I'll take that pledge with you, Chuck.
I'm gonna let him go unabated to quarterback. Just do whatever you want.
Why the heck would you do that?
Well, because I just want to hear what he has to say.
Tired?
Yeah, I'm tired. I need a vacation.
That's coming up.
4 more days.
Happy birthday, Joe Johnson. 45 years
Still
old.
playing.
Still playing somewhere.
Still playing in the Big Three.
Gary Busey birthday today, too.
Random Razorback.
Still playing.
We got to get the random Razorback of the day. Who's the random Razorback of the day? I saw B.J. Young's name floating around. Random Razorback of the day. Who is your random Razorback of the day? Can't be Joe Johnson. He's not a random Razorback.
He's not random.
Who is your random Razorback? We'll get to that coming up. Chuck and Bo on Demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Good morning.
I love a day or weekend at Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark. And members enjoy it all. State-of-the-art practice facilities, food, beverages, a big pool with a snack and beverage bar, tennis and pickleball courts, and they can even book you an exclusive fly fishing trip. There's no initiation fee. And for out-of-towners, a membership is only $185 a month. It's Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. It's home away from home.
This is Chuck Barrett, and I'm so glad I chose McDonald Eye Associates for my recent cataract surgery. They took great care of me. You have to have good vision to be the voice of the Razorbacks, and I'm glad I trusted my eyes to McDonald Eye. I learned patients of all ages have a lot of options when it comes to modern surgery to reduce or even eliminate your eyeglasses. They've been taking care of patients for over 50 years, and that says a lot. So for your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at McDonaldEye.com.
Ben Blakeman joining us to talk about something they've been doing for 35 years, helping Arkansans with their stories and jewelry.
You know, we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel confident. We want you to be educated. And we have a larger selection. We have more opportunities, more availability. Some people come in knowing exactly what they want. Some people come in having never been into a jewelry store before. We want both experiences to exceed all expectations.
Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more, and they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team of WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Oh, I don't want Lane Kiffin at LSU. I want weird stuff going on.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At First Security Bank, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal because everyone's financial journey looks a little different. From managing day-to-day spending, to running a small business, to helping your kids learn more smart money habits, or taking that big step toward buying a home. At First Security, you get the services you expect, the technology you need, and the real support of local people who live here, know the community, and take the time to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Life moves fast, and having a bank that moves with you makes a difference. Whether you prefer stopping by a branch, banking on the app, or picking up the phone to talk with someone who actually knows your name, First Security is there. They offer smart tools like mobile banking, bill pay, and mobile check deposit, along with thoughtful solutions like flex banking for kids, checking built for small businesses, and local mortgage lenders who guide you through the home buying process. Choose the power of personal. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Summer may be the off-season for the Razorbacks, but it's the perfect season for the restaurant at Stonebreaker. Located in Fayetteville on Markham Hill, the restaurant at Stonebreaker features seasonal menus built around fresh Arkansas ingredients. Plus, enjoy inviting spaces to gather with friends and family. Whether you're stopping in for drinks at the bar, dinner on the screened porch, or relaxed evening in the parlor, you're sure to find something worth coming back for. This summer, pull up a chair on the hill. Visit stonebreakerhotel.com for more information. That's stonebreakerhotel.com.
In a world full of shortcuts, one whiskey refused. 100% local Idaho barley, aged in Idaho's mountain climate for complexity you can taste. A spirit that answers to the land and no one else. This is not just whiskey. This is a declaration. Warfield, American single malt whiskey from Idaho's most awarded distillery. Set the standard. Available in select spirits retailers nationwide. Drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Previously heard on the Chuck and Bo Show.
So I think it was Saturday. I went to go get something for lunch, right? And I went to a local establishment that has a drive-thru. I wanted a cheese. Right?
Is it a fast food place, or they just have a to-go lane?
No, I mean it's a drive-through.
It's a drive-through, and you went to get a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
All right.
And I pull into the drive-thru. I order my food. They ask for a name for the order, and I gave them my name.
Mark. They called you Mark.
No. The guy said, "How's your pops Homer doing?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh man, I haven't heard that one before." So, I was like, "Well, we're off to a rip-roaring start here."
Did you say clever or something like that?
Yeah, I said, "That's funny." Get to the window, and the total was like $14.94 or something like that. Almost $15, not quite 15.
What all did you have in this order?
It was a burger and fries.
That was it?
That was it. I hand the guy a $20 bill, and he takes the $20 bill and is fixing change or like, putting it in the cash register, whatever. And he turns to me and is like, "Do you want your change, or would you like to leave it as a tip?"
Yeah.
And your response was?
$5 and something at
What'd
the
you say?
drive-thru. Right?
What'd you say?
I said, "I want my change."
Did you say it like that?
I said,
I think you probably did, Chuck.
I was like, I'd like my change, yes, please. And so the guy hands me back his change, or hands me back my change, and then sticks a tip jar out the window. And I'm like, what is?
He wanted his tip.
What is going on here? I'm at the drive-thru. This is inappropriate.
The Chuck and Bo Show on demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
What if this is going to sound really horrible, and I apologize, I don't mean to be mean, but what if you could get an extra year of eligibility by getting a judge to give you a temporary injunction because you played for Chad Morris at Arkansas?
Yeah, you wouldn't have to leave town.
No. Yes, Washington County, you could find a judge that says, "You know what? I agree with you. I would like those 2 years back as a fan, too."
The Chuck and Bo Show.
You're just talking. You're just talking.
I'm ready to roll right now, Bo.
Cheats, steals.
It's a real talk show host.
Live from the Warfield Distillery Studios, Idaho's most awarded distillery.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it rip.
Let it go.
If you're a Hawk fan, be a Hawk fan.
Hey, Bo, you're wrong.
Come in at your own risk. Nobody's safe in here.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Madden.
Look at this. We have golf this morning.
I know.
The playoff sudden death of the Travelers Championship. Victor Hovland and Scotty Scheffler have both teed off in front of absolutely no one. Empty stands. And they're about 3 yards from each other, side by side in the middle of the fairway.
They should have just walked out there and put the ball down. But see, all the people are around the green. See, now they've come back from the break.
Got people around
all
the
the people are around the green. You can just drop in on the way to work, catch a hole or two of golf, crown a winner, and head to the office.
Nobody on the tee box.
No,
they
didn't want to walk.
That's where the action.
They didn't want to walk the entire 18th fairway. I guess.
Scheffler looks like he's wearing the same thing he had on yesterday, but you said it's a slightly different color of pink.
Well, my initial thought was, well, Scotty stayed out all night, and but I did notice it was a slightly different shade of pink.
Scotty stayed out all night. You don't often wake up on a this isn't a major, but I mean, you had some big time players in contention, and it was a rain delay situation. They finished the 18th hole tied, and then it was suspended due to darkness, and it's a sudden death playoff, so they might only play one hole, or they could play like 5 or 6.
Of the 18th hole just over and over and over again.
Yes. Why do they do that, Bart? Why do they play the same hole over and over
again? Have a little variety.
It's up to the tournament. The individual tournaments decide. Some playoffs are different. Some tournaments you play 16, 17, 18. Some tournaments you'll play like 9 and 18 and alternate them. Some you just play 18 over and over again.
It does lead itself to the idea. Go ahead.
Part of it's also due to the course layout and what's easy to get to and everything.
It just makes you kind of realize you could have one golf hole and you'd have a golf course. Like, what if you just played, a 2-person match or a 4-person match on one hole? Like, just play the same hole 18 times or 9 times.
I mean, you could do that. Or you could have like some holes you'll have like a giant green, and like, for one hole you'll play this side of the, play this pin, and the other one you'll play the other pin, and you could do that out in your, on your property.
I mean, I gotta say, thank goodness for the Travelers Championship, because over the weekend, other than the seniors,
nothing.
I don't even know what that was that Dickie Pride won. The Dick's Open.
The Dick's Open.
I don't know if it wasn't like a major. Or anything.
No, certainly not.
No,
the Dick's Open major.
Anything but a major.
Yeah, it's definitely not a major.
I knew Dickie Pride was going to win it. The
Did you?
The name
That's
was
where
in
the
it.
smart money was.
The name was in it, and that's what was happening. But anyhow, they're playing the Travelers Championship playoff right now. Bart's got win totals for us. SEC win totals. What are they? So is this a prediction? Are these
these
are betting lines?
These
Is this
are the
a betting
lines.
thing?
These are the totals.
It's gambling.
Yeah.
Okay, these are the totals for each team.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just going to go in alphabetical order here. Alabama 8.5.
You going over or under?
I would lean the over there. 8.5 seems awfully low for an Alabama team.
Seems unthinkable.
Arkansas 4.5. We've mentioned that a number of times. Auburn 6.5. Florida 7.5. Georgia 9.5. Kentucky 4.5. LSU 8.5. Mississippi State 4.5. Mizzou 6.5. Oklahoma 7.5. Ole Miss 7.5. South Carolina 6.5. Tennessee 7.5. A lot of 7s and 6s. Texas 9.5. A&M 8.5. Vanderbilt 5.5.
Could you go through that again?
Yeah.
No, joke.
Yeah.
Right after we see Scotty hit.
Yeah. I was paying attention.
So
to
how many win totals are at 4.5? Mississippi State, Kentucky, and Arkansas.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's right. And then Vandy is the only team at 5.5.
Okay, so Vanderbilt's one game higher in a win total. Oh, Scheffler hits it to 4 feet, maybe less.
Bang.
Maybe less. Let's see if Hovland can answer. This is just such an awesome Monday morning.
Well, it is. You've got actual competition. It's like.
I'll tell you what, the Arkansas Vanderbilt game might.
Are we betting on this?
The Arkansas Vanderbilt game might be the game that determines the win total for both those teams this year.
So
Vanderbilt's schedule a lot tougher.
Well, Vanderbilt's got Arkansas
wondering.
circled as a win, and Arkansas's got Vanderbilt circled as at the very least a winnable game.
Vandy's schedule a lot tougher this year than it was last year, I think. They've got Tennessee, Florida, Alabama, Ole Miss, Georgia, Auburn, all on the schedule.
How much of Vanderbilt's success last year was Diego Pavia?
I think not as much as a lot of people think.
So you think Clark Lee?
I think Clark Lee's a good coach.
Oh, this is really interesting.
Yeah. Hovland had a good shot too.
He's right next to Scheffler.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead, Bart.
Remember the pledge. Remember the pledge.
I waited until he was done. I didn't interrupt him and say, "Wow, look at that shot Hovland hit."
Why don't you guys keep talking about stuff that
no.
nobody can see?
Because, that's why we're talking about
Got to
it.
paint the picture, man.
Because they can't see it. So Hovland's, what would you say, Chuck? 6 feet and Scheffler's 3.5 feet?
The question's going to be, it looks like
what
a
kind
little,
of break?
It looks like a
have in
left
those
to right
putts?
break. It looks like a left to right break, slightly downhill would be my initial thought. So what did they have for Auburn, Bart? What was the win total for Auburn?
6.5.
6.5?
Yeah.
And Mizzou. What was Mizzou?
Yeah, what was Missouri?
Missouri also 6.5.
Okay.
They're walking up to the green now.
They really are. See, if you look, that's a different shade of pink. Than
South
what he was
Carolina
wearing
is
yesterday.
also.
I think Missouri's going to get
6.5.
hammered this year.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they opened the year it's pretty simple. UAPB at Kansas, Troy at Mississippi State. Pretty smooth start to the year. And then Florida, Texas A&M, at Ole Miss, at Arkansas, Texas, at Georgia, Kentucky, Oklahoma.
There are fans from Norway there at that golf tournament.
3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they could go 6 and 6 pretty easily.
Really?
Yeah.
You think they have two?
They've had like the easiest run of schedules.
You said they play Mississippi State.
They do.
So they play all three
they're at Mississippi
teams
State.
that are on the Vegas win totals at 4.5.
Yeah.
Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi State.
Vandy plays all of them?
That's pretty favorable.
Missouri does.
Missouri.
That's favorable for them.
Right.
Florida.
They always seem to get a lot of
Florida's a
breaks
first-year
when it comes
coach.
to that.
Right, but they close the season Texas at Georgia, Kentucky, Oklahoma.
This is going to be an Oklahoma-Texas SEC year, isn't it?
I don't know how good Oklahoma really is going to be. I really don't.
I think
They're-
Mateer's
they're-
going to have a great year.
Their total's at 7.5. So clearly there's.
Would you go over under?
Well,
I'd go over.
week 2 they're at Michigan. Then week 3 they host the mighty Lobos of New Mexico.
If they beat Michigan in the Big House, do they become the team to beat?
Maybe. I mean, we don't really know how good Michigan is.
Yeah.
We don't have any idea how good they're going to be. They're going to be probably better than they were under Sharon Moore. I feel
I
very
hope so.
I feel very confident saying that. But I mean, OU, that game after New Mexico is at Georgia. They could be 2-2 to start the year.
Boy, they could be.
I'm
sincere.
And then they have a bye week, and then they have the Red River game in Dallas. I mean, they could be 2-3 right there out of the gate.
OU?
Really easy.
OU?
Yeah.
Who is it again they start with?
UTEP at Michigan, New Mexico at Georgia, bye week, Texas and Dallas.
That's a tough start.
I mean, it is. You're right. They
That
could
is
be 2-3, or they could be the team to beat.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I can't figure out Venables as a head coach. Like they just seem to kind of yo-yo every year. Like they have a good season and then they go 6-6, and then they have a good season and then they go 6-6. I can't figure out what that program is right now.
Well, what about the quarterback situation? If Mateer has a really good year, I mean, I don't know about Georgia.
I think Georgia's going to be pretty good.
I think Texas and Oklahoma, do they have the best quarterbacks in the league? Oh, Hovland made it.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Yeah, crept in.
Wow.
Did you see the way he pumped his fist?
Yes.
Tell me it doesn't matter.
Yes, it just caught the edge
Yeah.
and dropped.
Yeah.
By the way, Bart, does this thing work where they straddle the line and they keep going back and forth on their feet? Does that work?
It doesn't for me. I don't think that's anything.
Oh, look at it. I mean, just barely got in there.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
gosh.
right edge. Look.
Wow.
Yes.
You talk about putting pressure on a 3.5 foot putt from Scotty. We might not be able to finish this show. If Scotty makes this, we're going to go play.
Well, I mean, we're going to have another 15 minutes. That's for sure. God, if he'll make this putt, we can get 15 more minutes out of this. Please, Scotty, please.
All right, we got to hit a break. we got to watch this putt. We'll come back and tell you about it on the other side. Scheffler trying to get it done right here. WT Equipment can help you get it done every day. Whether your own land, running a farm, managing a job site, they've got Bobcats for light construction work. They've also got New Holland, Hustler Steel, but the legendary Bobcats where everyone starts. The expert staff there to help you. 4 locations throughout Arkansas. WT Equipment, WTEquip.com. It's 8:13. Good morning, Chuck and Bo Show.
Bart, you speak like you're the only smart man breathing.
I take that as a compliment, I think.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Experience football game days on the Hill this fall as head coach Ryan Silverfield leads the Hogs into 2026. Great home matchups line the 7-game slate in Fayetteville, including kickoff in Arkansas on September 5th, the SEC home opener versus the Georgia Bulldogs on September 19th, and a Thanksgiving weekend rivalry battle with the LSU Tigers. Season tickets start at just $300 and are available now at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
In a world full of shortcuts, one whiskey refused. 100% local Idaho barley, aged in Idaho's mountain climate for complexity you can taste. A spirit that answers to the land and no one else. This is not just whiskey. This is a declaration. Warfield, American single malt whiskey from Idaho's most awarded distillery. Set the standard. Available in select retailers nationwide. Drink responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
At Paschal, comfort and quality are well within reach. For over 50 years, homeowners have trusted them for world-class service. Every detail matters. Right now, get a brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99, with payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises, just Paschal quality at a price more families can afford. Same week installation is available, so click over to gopaschal.com to schedule.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
Hey, I'm sorry if this makes too much sense. I am more than happy to hear where I'm off on this.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
People were so excited about just our showing up when we said we were going to show up, calling them back. When we gave them a price, the price didn't change throughout the job. The price was what the price was. And so that experience that I've got in the years that I've been in customer service has taught me that if you could just keep your word, people will keep coming back.
It's what Clay Maxey and the people of Teamwork Roofing and Construction are all about. Learn more at teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. Blakeman's isn't just where Arkansas gets engaged. It's where you go to have a wonderful experience.
Every touch point matters. And I think what we show off best is Cafe B. It's Onyx Coffee by Blakeman's. Cafe B, we're offering the best coffee in the country, complimentary. I feel so fortunate to be able to go to work there every day. Big windows, the open lighting, the warm environment, and again, the cafe. It's the best.
Blakeman's, where every day is a diamond. Hey, it's Bo, and what if home meant waking up to bent grass fairways, mountain views, and a community that actually feels like one? Big Creek Golf and Country Club in Mountain Home, Arkansas has just released brand new home sites right on the golf course. The first new construction in 20 years. These are premium properties in a safe, welcoming community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks at a price that might surprise you. Go big and go home. Visit BigCreekGolf.com today. That's BigCreekGolf.com.
For over 20 years, ProLand Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, our team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you every step of the way. They're independently owned, so their only priority is you. ProLand Title can say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com to get a quote today. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
Chuck and I have been doing radio our entire lives. We've been doing shows like this our entire lives. But I feel like we've been having these same conversations for 30 years, Chuck. And it is basically, how do we win at football?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Still having that conversation.
Yeah.
Scotty Scheffler.
Man, he missed that putt.
Oh, my God.
How do you miss that putt?
Oh, man. Lipped it out.
Yeah, I mean, it was down and out.
What was it, like 3.5 feet?
Yeah, I mean, he like threw a dart off the tee box, and Hovland's got to follow it up, and he's like, what, 6, 7 feet away? Makes his putt, just barely made it. Scotty's 3.5 feet away.
Hey, it was about half the distance.
Chokes it away.
Just missed it. Can you imagine doing all that to go out and play one playoff hole, and you miss the putt like that, and it is
3.5 feet.
End of the tournament.
Yeah, that's it. It's over.
There you go.
An abrupt end.
All the drama just comes to a screeching halt.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuck and I are the only ones that cared about it.
Yeah, we were. I was into it.
I was there.
I was into it.
I would normally think Bart would be all over that. He'd be watching.
Well, he was talking win totals. We promised him.
I was trying to, host
yeah,
the show.
Yeah, you were trying to actually do a show, and I appreciate that. We appreciate
do.
that.
Thanks for speaking
and,
for us, Chuck.
thanks for thanks for
Bo and I both do.
Yeah. Thanks for stepping up, Bart.
Yeah, appreciate it. You want to continue, Bart?
Take it away.
While we eat breakfast.
Do I?
ProLand Title Breakfast Fund. We'll have that while you kind of conclude things here for the remainder of the hour. Also, we're on 93.7 FM in Northwest Arkansas, your new home for ESPN Arkansas and the Chuck and Bo
And
Show.
it's still on 99.5.
It is.
But it's also on 93.7.
Much bigger
Flamethrower.
signal. Much bigger signal. Flamethrower is what we call it in the industry.
Yeah.
100,000
It's an
watts of
industry term.
FM power.
Yeah, flamethrower.
93.7. Wherever else you may be listening outside of Northwest Arkansas, you just keep it right where you are. Cheer for the Pigs, close with the pros. That's what ProLand Title does. 45 offices in Arkansas. Arkansas natives that live and work right here in the communities that they serve, independently owned. That gives them the unique ability to put you first and the ability to say yes to transactions other companies may not be able to because of the relationships they have with a huge range of national underwriters. ProLand Title. ProLandTitle.com is the website. It's 8:20, and we appreciate ProLand providing breakfast again this morning.
Absolutely. Thank
as
you
they
for
do
getting it,
every day. And Edward, thank you for picking it up.
How'd that new signal sound? Good?
Yeah, strong. Yeah. Like Edward's making a lot of hand signals over there. Off mic. Okay, back to these win totals. So Arkansas, Kentucky, and Mississippi State have win totals of 4.5. Those are the lowest in the league. That's what Vegas has it at, so you can bet the over or the under. It's interesting to me that Arkansas doesn't get to play either one of the other teams, picked there, but it's just the way the draw falls. But that seems the way that it's been lately for Arkansas. So when you start talking about, stacking up wins, getting to a bowl game, you got to play the schedule that's put in front of you. But it also seems like every year, I know if you're not a great team, that the teams you play are mostly going to be better, and so you're going to be an underdog. But there are some teams that are kind of on par with where you've been, and you're not getting to play them. So that's unfortunate. That's one takeaway for me. I think another interesting win total is South Carolina at 6.5, Missouri at 6.5, Vanderbilt at 5.5, Auburn at 6.5. That's an interesting win total for a team that wasn't great last year. Quarterback play, I think, plays a role in all of these.
No doubt.
Like in terms of what you think the over-under is going to be. If you're picking a team, who are your top 3 or 4 teams to picks to win the SEC championship, Bart? And how much do quarterbacks play a role in that?
A significant role.
That's why I like OU and Texas.
Georgia, their win total's 9.5. They've got Gunnar Stockton back. Texas 9.5. They have Arch Manning back. A&M 8.5. Marcel Reed. LSU 8.5. Sam Leavitt comes over from Arizona State. Those would be, if you ask me for my 4 teams, 4 teams, the SEC champs coming from one of those 4 teams, it's those right there.
I'd agree with that.
And it's based on the fact that they're talented teams and they all have good quarterbacks.
Guys, you got to give Texas credit. When they came in here a few years ago, that really good year we had, and Arkansas ran them off the field. Sark, and we all looked at ourselves and thought, this is going to be great. Texas has no idea what they're getting into. They're going to get thumped every week. And I guess they did know what they were getting into. Sark's a good coach. I mean, Sark's really good. And Texas is going to be hard to beat.
I wonder if Oklahoma is going to be what they were in the Big 12.
No.
Under Brent Venables.
No.
So they've gone under Venables 6-7, 10-3, 6-7, 10-3. I'm not so sure they're not going to take a step back again this year. I understand they have John Mateer back. I don't personally think John Mateer's like some sort of world beater at quarterback. And then, we talked about their schedule and how difficult it is out of the gate. They've got at Michigan, at Georgia, Texas in the Cotton Bowl, 3 of their first 5 games. Then it obviously it eases up in the second half of the year. But, I mean, their win total's 7.5. That's a pretty good number, I think.
Well, see, here's the thing about Oklahoma.
I mean, it could go either way.
And you kind of touched on it right there. If Oklahoma comes out of these first 5 games 4-1, they may go 11-1, or at the very least 10-2. When you look at their schedule. Now, on the other hand, they could come out of this 2-3, and everybody's ready to fire Brent Venables, and then they could win 6 in a row.
Yeah.
When you look at their schedule, so they're really front loaded.
After that Texas game in Dallas, it's Kentucky at Mississippi State, South Carolina at Florida, Ole Miss, Texas A&M at Missouri. Ole Miss, Texas A&M back-to-back weeks is tough, especially after a trip to the swamp.
Who were your 4 teams again? That one of them will win the SEC.
Georgia, Texas, A&M, LSU.
Texas, and then Texas A&M, LSU. What's LSU's win total?
They are 8.5.
Are those the 4 biggest budgets? Close
Probably.
to it.
I mean, I would add Alabama in there. Yeah.
I have another question.
Sure.
Why don't I have a composite SEC schedule like you guys do?
I think you had one at one point.
I'm pretty sure I printed one off for everybody.
I don't know where it is. I mean, I need it.
Well, I
need it in the worst way.
This may be yours. Here,
Yeah,
take it.
yeah.
Here, take it. I don't need it. I got to memorize.
Okay, I got another question. Why is it so dark that I can't
Yeah,
read?
I know they
that
changed
was
it up. They changed up the entire format this year, and I hate it.
I can't.
They
I
went
need
they went
glasses.
vertical instead of across, like the teams used to be here.
Gosh dang! I mean,
on,
like
on
a-
the y-axis.
I mean,
and
like
now
a
they're on the
fancy
x-axis.
restaurant with dimly lit menus that I
Yeah.
can't see.
See,
Except I'm not in a fancy
the
restaurant.
white letters on the black background look good on the phone or the computer. Sometimes even easier to read. But when you transfer that onto a piece of paper, you can't have a black
You
background
get a
and little
glare,
bitty
too.
white letter. Yeah.
You get a glare off of it. Another bad decision by the E SEC.
Clemson. I'm looking at LSU's schedule. Clemson, Louisiana Tech, at Ole Miss, Texas A&M. Ooh.
LSU
McNeese State.
LSU will beat Clemson in the opener.
I don't know. LSU's made a habit of losing those
If
games.
you gave me $17
LSU's
right
beating
now, I
Clemson.
don't know. They play Kentucky?
Who?
LSU?
No. Yes, they're at
Mississippi State?
Yep.
Auburn?
Yep.
Alabama, Texas, Tennessee, and Arkansas. They got a great schedule. That's a pretty good schedule.
They're going to be in the mix.
One of the things that I do think in the years forward, and I'm talking about the immediate years forward, the near future, we talk about the gap between the SEC and the Big Ten and the rest of college football. We need to make certain that the gap between the top half of our league and the bottom half of our league is not a big canyon too. Because right now, you look at our conference, I don't know. Yes, there are good teams at the bottom, but I don't know that it's as balanced as it's been.
I think Will Stein has a chance to do a good job at Kentucky, and I think Levy has a good chance to do a good job at Mississippi State.
I think they're good coaches.
Yeah.
I think Silverfield's a good
I do
coach.
too.
I think all these guys are good coaches. But in the SEC, unfortunately, that's not enough.
Who's getting fired this year?
You know?
All right, who are the candidates to get fired this year?
Levy. Levy's definitely.
I think
would,
you
What
mentioned
year is
one
he
of them
in?
a minute ago.
Is he in year 3
Let's see. This is his third year.
or year 2?
No, this will be year 3.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
his third year.
They went 2-10 his first year, 5-8 last year. Have only won one conference game. I think they go 1-7 again in conference play. They're probably cutting ties.
Okay, so you got Levy as a possibility. What about Heupel?
I don't think so.
What about Beamer?
Yes.
What
Yeah,
about
if,
Venables?
if they underachieve this year, if South Carolina underachieves this year, they'll cut ties there.
What about Venables?
If they have a down year, I think they'll be done there. The inconsistency has been the issue there, and they won't deal with that.
How long is the leash with Pete Golding at Ole Miss?
Very short.
So potentially there.
Yeah, I think he's on the. I would say if Ole Miss has a bad year this year, he's a one and done.
And Kalen DeBoer's not getting fired.
No.
So those are your candidates. Nobody besides those guys, outside of something we don't see happening, like some
Yeah.
off the field or whatever deal.
Now look, if
It's not far fetched. I mean, it has happened.
if Auburn goes 0-12, they're crazy enough they'll pull the trigger too.
Well, if they go 0-12, I
That's
mean,
different.
who was it? Was it
Anybody goes 0-12?
Who was it? Ellis Johnson? Didn't Ellis Johnson get a 1 year?
He was at DC there.
Yeah, and well, Ellis Johnson didn't he get a head coaching job somewhere
yeah.
1 year, and they went like 0-12.
Yeah.
Southern Miss.
Oh, after,
Southern Miss.
Yeah.
He went to Southern Miss.
When
and went like
totally defeated.
He went 0-12 in this 1 year, and I think they fired
Yeah,
him.
what do
if I
you say
remember
on
right.
that deal?
Well,
What,
hey,
do you-
man,
what do you say?
Well, hey, this didn't work. See
we
you
got
later.
we got a nice
There's not-
buyout
Is
waiting
there
for
anything
you.
positive to say?
No.
Here's your
No.
buyout.
If you go 0-12, you should be fired.
You can't.
Well, that's easy to say.
How many one possession games did you lose?
Wow.
You can't. At 0-12, I don't think you could even say that there. Hey, if you're looking for a place to watch the World Cup or anything else, Walk-Ons is the spot to go. Over 60 televisions at every location. And while you're there, ask about Flight by Yuengling. Yuengling Flight tastes like a Yuengling, but it's only 95 calories. Delivers on taste while keeping it light. It's the next generation of light beer. Flight by Yuengling. Chuck and Bo show at 8:30. Sorry, it's 2 hours ago. 8:30, and Victor Hovland has won the playoff. One hole. He made a 7-8 footer, and Scotty missed a 3.5, 4 footer for birdie, and so Hovland wins the Travelers Championship. I know everybody was dying to find out what happened this morning. It's already over.
I know.
The night of
Starting
waiting
the
is
bus.
ended.
Course is empty.
There it is. Chuck and Bo show. Good morning. Derek, you're on the Chuck and Bo show. Good morning.
How about them hogs, gentlemen?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Did you know Chevy of Fayetteville is the #1 volume dealer in Northwest Arkansas? That means nobody sells more cars, trucks, or SUVs than Chevy of Fayetteville. They've been a part of our community for over 25 years. They're supporters of our local schools and the Razorbacks. And they're the best after the sale. An award-winning service and parts department, a waiting area, complimentary loaners. So go see Chris Mark in Denver and the team at Chevy of Fayetteville, inside the Fayetteville Auto Park.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
There's never a good deal good enough for the bad person. Still a bad deal.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more, and they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Still searching for the perfect summer getaway? Mountain Home Arkansas might just be your answer. Wake up in the Ozark Hills. Hit the White River at sunrise. World-class fishing, hiking, trails, kayaking, and when the sun goes down, it's the kind of quiet you forgot existed. 2 lakes, 1 great town. All right here in the Arkansas Ozarks. Check it out at enjoymountainhome.com. Mountain Home Arkansas, where the outdoors is a way of life.
If fresh seafood is calling your name, Fish City Grill in Rogers has been answering for 20 years. Just check the chalkboard. Fresh fish comes in daily, and the specials are always worth a look. Crawfish season is rolling, the raw oysters are as good as you'll find anywhere in Arkansas, and happy hour runs Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. It's locally owned and worth every visit. It's Fish City Grill in Rogers, near the Pinnacle Hills Promenade.
Oaklawn is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Favorite Razorback from the Chad Morris era. Let's do that. We're doing random Razorbacks today. And Dionisio Gomez has the lead. He's the leader in the clubhouse. He is the Razorback of the day.
Brutal.
And we're going to look for your favorite Razorback during the Chad Morris era. Was it Ty Story when he came back with Western Kentucky?
It might have been. It was the loudest cheer of those 2 years was when Ty Story
I think
came
the
back.
crowd was actually rooting for Ty Story in Western Kentucky.
Where's Duval Wally?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Who
was a running back in the Chad Morris era? Do we remember any of this? Rakeem Boyd.
It's the only person
Wow, from junior college.
Because
From
Devil
Not
Whaley
Chance
was he was a Bielema guy, right?
No, he played 1 year with Morris.
Did he?
He
Okay.
Most people did.
Yeah.
Most people played 1 year with Morris. Name the quarterback room for the Chad Morris era. How about that?
Cole Kelly,
Nick
Ty
Starkel.
Story, Nick Starkel, Ben Hicks throws picks.
Ben Hicks. You don't have to take shots at
Nolan.
people.
Golly,
You can say,
Bart, come
golly.
on. I mean,
Connor
he did his
Nolan,
best,
Connor
you know.
Nolan, John Stephen Jones,
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's like 8 quarterbacks.
and none of them won an SEC
Yeah, none of them
game.
panned out, did they?
Jack Lindsay.
Connor Nolan.
Jack Lindsay play, yeah, that's right.
Connor Nolan.
Now, did Jack play for Lunny? Did Lindsay start when Lunny had taken over?
That's a good question.
I don't recall exactly. I think Lunny might have been the interim then.
Better interim coach. Barry Lunny Jr., John L. Smith.
Well, people have done worse than 4-8. I think it should be probably noted there. I mean, John L. That was not a great year, but people have done
But he
worse.
sure was. He sure
people
was
have done
entertaining.
worse.
Never miss a moment of the Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Watch us on YouTube, Twitter, every weekday, or stream the podcast version of the show on Spotify or Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
It's a lot easier to take shots than to actually come up with a solution. And lots of people are good at taking shots.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Number 2 transfer portal class, baby. Arkansas baseball. Per 64 Analytics. It's nice to have money at your disposal.
Well, it's important in this era, obviously. And a little bit more on baseball. We had some Dave Van Horn comments I want to play for you real quick. I mean, one thing was they needed to have pitching. Another thing is guys that they could potentially retain on the roster. Souza and Aloy, to be specific.
You know, 2 guys that if they come back, I think they'll have a lot better year. I think if Souza decides to come back and he's still here working out, he's not going home this summer. He's going to see what happens in the draft as of now. He's a lot better than what he showed numbers wise. I mean, the arm just really starting to bounce back, confidence. I've had a couple conversations with him since the season ended in my office, one-on-one, and I think he knows how good I think he can be. I just think he's a year and a half behind of playing. I mean, he missed the end of the 25 season on a great team, and he was unbelievable defensively. I mean, and then he got hurt. Missed the rest of the season, didn't play all summer, didn't play all fall. And I don't know. You know, I want him, if he signs pro, I want him to go in there and have success. I just think he needs a little more time. And, you know, Cahillo, I think there's more in there offensively, the strike zone discipline. There's a lot to that. He's got to get better to get on the field as an outfielder. And we discussed a lot of that, but we'll see how that turns out. Obviously, those are 2 guys we'd like to have back because they've been through it and they could help lead us a little bit. But I think they'd have much, much better seasons than they had this year. Not saying they weren't good, but I think they could have great years.
Sousa's the one that I think could really be a great player. And that's with respect to Aloy and some of the others too. But when I look at the guys on that team, and I'm not saying he's been the best player so far because he hasn't been, but you look at the combination of size and speed and athleticism, that guy's got big leaguer written all over him. But the performance level's not matched that yet. Now, Dave talked there about the injury situation. That certainly has a lot to do with it. Again, there's lots of good players on that team, and he's not the only one. But when I look at him, I think he's the guy that you could say he's going to be a big leaguer for 5 or 10 years if his health cooperates and if he continues to progress. But he may be best served by coming back for another year.
I love seeing both back. And I think you're right about Souza, the more complete player. And one of the things you want to see, I think, on this year's team is just guys playing more in position and having the pieces and not just having to take guys and move them around to fill the roster or to fill the lineup.
The shortstop spot, I thought, from the very beginning this past year, put them behind the 8 ball. They were not where it just did not work out at that spot the way they wanted it to. Defensively, offensively, just all the way around, and they had to shuffle as a result of that. I don't know at the end of the year, with maybe 1 or 2 exceptions, were guys playing at the same spot you envisioned them playing when the season started. They had to do a lot of mixing and matching. That's such an important position. You have got to be rock solid at that position if you're going to be a good team.
It kind of affects the whole team. Kind of affects the
there's
whole
no
defense.
question.
It's
No
almost like a
question.
quarterback.
No question.
You know, you can even have some pieces around the quarter, but if you don't really have the quarterback, everybody's just sort of off.
It's the reason the best player growing up plays short. I mean, that's just how it is.
It's just the focal point of the defense, and it's probably another stick in the lineup. You know, if you have the right shortstop. I mean, if you go back a year ago, obviously it was.
Yeah.
I mean, you go back to where you were the year before, and it just wasn't anything like that. This year, having said that, I still think they could have gone to Kansas. They win that first game with Dietz on the mound. They probably win that regional and get to a super regional.
Maybe so.
So it's not like they're that far off or
No.
were that far off, but they weren't the same kind of DVH Razorback baseball program that you've seen. It's good to see them doing well in the portal. I don't, you know, when you see guys come in the portal, I mean, some of them it feels like, oh yeah, that's a great get. Some of them you're like, man, that's a high ERA. I don't really know what to think of that. But you obviously trust their judgment, and then from a ranking standpoint, they apparently are getting some of the best available guys in the portal.
Well, you look at our league right now. I mean, I think is it Tennessee and Arkansas that are pretty much 1-2 right now in a lot of the transfer portal rankings. I mean, neither one of them's encumbered by going to Omaha or anything like that. They got to work right away. I would imagine both of them. I know in Arkansas's case, a little more money to work with than the year before, and you've just got to have that.
By the way, this will make Bart happy. In other news, the Canadian Football League has said they're not interested in having any sort of draft to have Brendan Sorsby either.
Can you bet on the CFL? I'm assuming you can.
Yeah.
I don't know that Sorsby was wanting to go to the CFL.
No,
but they were proactive.
I think they just came out and said, no, he's not coming here either.
What about arena football? Can he play arena football? I guess we're halfway through that season.
Yeah.
You think they'd have him in Hot Springs on that team down there? You think they'd take him down there?
Maybe so.
The Arkansas Diamonds with a big win over Memphis this weekend.
Sends a man in motion, calls for the snap. Miller comes off the edge. Pressure coming, wraps him up. And the ball comes loose. And the clock sounds. Memphis tries to throw it. They're still going. And that time the ball comes loose again. And Arkansas scores, and they're storming the field.
No, they scored on the last play.
Is our final score in this one. The Diamonds beat the Hound Dogs at home. The winning streak continues. They're not going to sleep in Hot Springs tonight.
Wow. No one got any sleep in Hot Springs.
That's why Bart couldn't sleep this weekend.
That's what winning will do for you, baby.
That's what Bart couldn't sleep off the excitement.
They beat the Memphis Hound Dogs on the last play.
I don't know much about arena football
don't
anymore.
either.
I don't hear much about arena football.
You remember when they had
anymore.
it at the Tyson Center here for a little while? They had a couple of years there.
I forgot about that.
They had it was incredible. And all that the word incredible entails. I mean, the good, the bad, everything in between. But it was something else. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, that was
something else.
Yeah, arena football can be entertaining, and I know there's a big push in Hot Springs to make it great now, and a lot of people, well, at least some people were there storming the field.
They didn't sleep. Nobody slept.
That's a big win. 877-377-6963. It's a Reaction Monday. If you want to get in here, the Chuck and Bo Show, we're brought to you in part by Blakeman's, where every day is a diamond. If you're looking to mark a moment, an occasion, an anniversary, maybe you're getting engaged, that's where Arkansans get engaged, is at Blakeman's. They've been helping families in Arkansas since 1987. Discover the difference of a true luxurious experience at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry in Rogers. And while you're there, enjoy Cafe B, Onyx Coffee, complimentary. A great situation, a great setup there, a great experience at Blakeman's. 8:43, good morning. He's Chuck Barrett.
He's Bo Mattingly.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com.
You know, I love talking about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, and Bo's latest selling experience is a perfect example of why. Within 5 minutes of listing his home, Bo had a showing, and just 2 days later, he had an offer. And just like my own experience with them, they took care of everything from start to finish. That's what you get when you work with a trained real estate professional. Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, has been turning houses into homes since 1978, serving Northwest Arkansas, the River Valley, and Branson. For more information, log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
Ben Blakeman joining us to talk about something they've been doing for 35 years, helping Arkansans with their stories and jewelry.
You know, we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel confident. We want you to be educated. And we have a larger selection. We have more opportunities, more availability. Some people come in knowing exactly what they want. Some people come in having never been into a jewelry store before. We want both experiences to exceed all expectations.
Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Summer in Arkansas means long days outside.
Whether you're headed to the lake, playing 18, or firing up the grill with friends, summer in Arkansas keeps you moving.
And with all those summer activities, you're going to need a beer that keeps up.
And that's where Yingling Flight comes in. Just 95 calories, 2.6 grams of carbs, brewed for people who like to stay active and still enjoy a great tasting beer.
Make Yingling Flight part of your summer plan.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Enjoy responsibly.
Getting the job done means tough and reliable equipment, and that's what WT Equipment is known for. A locally family-owned dealership with 4 locations across Arkansas, and always ready to help you get the job done. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust, like the legendary Bobcat and more, and they're offering aggressive pricing on skid steers and mini excavators. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcats, the friendly team of WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you?
Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. TeamworkBuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by teamwork.
Yeah, see, this is what the Chuck and Bo Show is. You just show up and have coffee with you.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
At Paschal, comfort and quality are well within reach. For over 50 years, homeowners have trusted them for world-class service. Every detail matters. Right now, get a brand new high-efficiency AC and furnace system starting at just $79.99, with payments as low as $100 a month. No shortcuts, no surprises, just Paschal quality at a price more families can afford. Same week installation is available, so click over to GoPaschal.com to schedule.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com. There's no better shopping experience than you're going to find at Macadoodles or at Guess Who in Bentonville. With an unbeatable selection, amazing prices, and service that's unbeatable, they've got everything you need. Roger and the team are always there to help.
I love it. I've been doing this for 53 years, and one of the things I love most about it is our customers. Part of what makes me love the retail business is just the interaction with my customers.
Macadoodle, just north of Bella Vista, and Guess Who in Bentonville.
Summer in Arkansas means long days outside.
Whether you're headed to the lake, playing 18, or firing up the grill with friends, summer in Arkansas keeps you moving.
And with all those summer activities, you're going to need a beer that keeps up.
And that's where Yingling Flight comes in. Just 95 calories, 2.6 grams of carbs, brewed for people who like to stay active and still enjoy a great tasting beer.
Make Yingling Flight part of your summer plan.
Yingling Flight, the next generation of light beer.
DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Enjoy responsibly. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
The swearing has really taken over the vocabulary, right? It's lazy, you know.
Well, when you don't know what else to say, you throw that out there.
You just
At least that's been my approach.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Situation Room powered by Chevrolet. Now's the time to buy a new Chevy Silverado at Chevy of Fayetteville. Huge savings in the month of June, and you can get 0% financing, 60 months on new Silverados. 200 new Chevys to choose from. Chevy of Fayetteville is your place to go for a brand new Chevy.
Have you noticed Bart this morning is in a serious mood? Like, he's on top of stuff. Is it maybe a Monday thing?
He's bouncing around.
I think now I know why he's losing sleep. He's got a lot of stuff on his mind.
He's
that needs to
finishing
be fixed
strong
around here.
before vacation. He's
Things need to
finishing
be,
strong.
Like, done, fixed, improved. I mean, he's on. You've got a lot that you're thinking about.
What were you
because
working
we're having
on
a big
right there?
meeting this week?
No, I'm not
You would
worried about that.
Okay.
Couldn't care less.
I've been ready for that for like a month.
Since the last one we had last month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like during the show, I don't usually get to talk during those meetings.
Well, at least not uninterrupted.
Yeah. So no, just trying to get stuff done. Just trying to be productive, lock in.
Well, you're a whirling dervish.
Did you say during the show you don't get to talk in those meetings?
Yeah.
Are you saying you don't get to talk during the show?
No, and then Chuck added uninterrupted at least. So that's kind of what
Is this something that I should work on?
No.
Interrupting you?
Well,
is this a pet peeve of yours, Bart?
No, it's
Right.
fine.
There are listeners who get very irritated that we interrupt you.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, it's not
I just
without.
laugh.
Well,
I just
whatever.
laugh when they say it.
You could start your own group chat on the side during the show.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I have enough things to occupy my time and attention.
It is going to be a New Year's resolution for me next year.
Don't interrupt Bart. So
I
much.
would do it now, but it just doesn't seem
Yeah.
to, like just trying to start a New Year's resolution.
Well, I mean,
in
we're
July.
we're a day away from the halfway point.
4th of July resolutions, not
You
the
know?
same as New Year's.
I don't know. It's not a bad idea.
You're
You kind of try it out.
You're 6 months into it, man. It's too late to turn back.
It's a half year resolution.
We'll deal with it New Year's Day.
If you can make one resolution mid-year, would you change one you'd made at the beginning of the year? Maybe it's a time to revisit, pivot.
We're going to recalibrate our resolution.
We're pivoting our resolutions in July.
Last half resolution.
Didn't go so well, so we're going to try something new.
Did Edward keep receipts on those?
That's a good question. Oh, yeah, he's got them.
He's got plenty of receipts.
You know he has them.
Sticky notes.
By the way, Arthur has chimed in when we were talking about football teams this coming year, win totals and all that. Sark is trash. Georgia has an OC that is trash. Alabama coaching is trash.
That's a lot of trash.
Man, I don't know that I agree with a single one of those things. I mean, look, Mike Bobo has his detractors, certainly, from all his time at Georgia. Georgia's been pretty doggone good with and without him. Sark has proven to be an excellent coach, I think. I don't think you can consider him to be trash by any standard. And Alabama's coaching is very clearly not trash. They just don't have a stranglehold on the talent like they used to.
Do you think we're getting hung
under
up on
Saban.
the word trash?
And
He said LSU is a problem. What kind of year do you think, before we hit July here, what kind of year do you think LSU will have?
I mean, look, I think they're going to be good. I think Kiffin's a good coach.
Their quarterback's coming back from injury.
Yeah,
Leavitt,
Sam
the guy they
Sam
went and
Leavitt.
got
A lot of
the-
pressure. A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure there. Look, Clemson, Louisiana Tech, 2-0. Then they go to Ole Miss. Whatever the best game in the history of Ole Miss football, or whatever whatever that level is, the best they have ever played, that's the level they're going to play with that night. Either that or they're going to be way too overhyped and get absolutely bodied by LSU. One of two things is going to happen.
What do you think it's
I don't
gonna
think
be?
I don't think it's going to be a close game one way or the
Does
other.
Lane make some emotional decision late to get them beat?
No, because I don't think it'll be a close game one way or the other. I think either Ole Miss is going to hammer them or LSU is going to hammer them, and that's probably how I'll bet the game. I'll probably bet it Ole Miss to win by like 3 touchdowns, LSU to win by 3 touchdowns.
Seriously, do we know enough about Kiffin in big game, big pressure situations
As a favorite.
to anoint him as the guy? He's not been in a lot of those situations before, just to be honest with you.
And has the best
That's
team.
right. He's expected to win. Do we know enough about him to say he's going to be able to handle all that? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's certainly a different spot.
Yes.
And it's not the same as being the OC at
That's
Alabama.
right. That's right. He's not a reclamation project anymore. He's reached the top of the mountain, and he's expected to win like that. And I don't know. A lot of pressure.
Arthur said for Bert to do the research and get back to him.
Ole Miss a 2.5 point favorite as of right now in that game.
I'm going the other way.
Wow. How about that? It's not even July yet, and that's almost exciting. All right, have a great Razorback Monday. We'll try and do it again tomorrow.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
Are you or a loved one struggling with addiction? There is hope. John 3:16 Ministries is a free, faith-based 501c3 program that has helped more than 3,000 people transform their lives over the past 23 years. This long-term inpatient program includes lodging, counseling, medical care, and job training, all at no cost to you. In a period of 6 months to a year, you could graduate with a trade, a purpose, and a fresh start. A spiritual boot camp for men and a safe refuge for women. Log into john316thecure.com.
I love a day or weekend at Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. The golf, the people, the hospitality, and the events they host always hit the mark, and members enjoy it all. State-of-the-art practice facilities, food, beverages, a big pool, and a snack and beverage bar, tennis and pickleball courts, and they can even book you an exclusive fly fishing trip. There's no initiation fee, and for out-of-towners, a membership is only $185 a month. It's Big Creek Country Club in Mountain Home. It's home away from home.
This is Chuck Barrett, and I'm so glad I chose McDonald Eye Associates for my recent cataract surgery. They took great care of me. You have to have good vision to be the voice of the Razorbacks, and I'm glad I trusted my eyes to McDonald Eye. I learned patients of all ages have a lot of options when it comes to modern surgery to reduce or even eliminate your eyeglasses. They've been taking care of patients for over 50 years, and that says a lot. So for your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at McDonaldEye.com.
You know, see, this is what the Chuck and Bo Show is. You just show up and have coffee with you.
The Chuck and Bo Show.